few hours, maybe. Sorry. There's one over here, then put that over here. A little, tidying won't hurt, It will go a long way. As can you see, we're going to finish our harem with the ghost babe, the last official babe. The last official babe. Yeah. We have the last babe. Honestly, I wasn't sure if I was going to stream, but here we are. Also, this little ish is from here. It's from the beginning. And options, audio. Yeah, I was about to say. I need the SFX on him. So let's get it. Ghost Babe. I was like, screw it, you know what? Let's play Ghost Babe. I heard, what the fuck am I looking at? Philosopher's Forest, my ass. What? Is that a woodpecker? What is that? A skin chicken? Or sorry, a rooster? A baby bird? I don't. But yeah, I was like, screw it, let's finish this ish. And I heard that there's no wind. Hallelujah, this was only 10 times easier. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. I immediately spotted something here. Oh, what the fuck did I pick up? Look at my crown, magic crown, cap, shoes, giant boots, snake ring. I picked up a mushy inspect. A funky looking mushroom. It would be best not to smell it. Oh, don't even smell it. I was like, maybe eat it, but don't even smell it. So there's mushies, maybe some mushies, and this little bugger. Yep, he's a clap. Is there something there? Really? 2 mushrooms. That was a lot easier. Alright, cool. My guy, like after you defeat New Bay Plus, man, it was good. Oh, they look like that. Is there 10 items in each area? Am I going to brew something? I need 10 mushrooms, 5 your mama, and 2 snakes or something. After you beat New Bay Plus, nothing can stop you. I'm telling you, I swear to God. And your boy didn't get... What's over there? Also, then what's over here? There's nothing. Alright, cool. Also, yeah, your boy did get a sub 10 on the first map, which I am planning on making it like I'm aiming for sub 6 on that map, because I've been practicing some crazy shortcuts. Let's go over here, and yeah, I know it's only on the first area because of that. There's some mushrooms here. Now we gotta collect. Hey, calm down. Hey, boy. Oh, yeah, I'm playing with a keyboard. Where's my controller? But you know what? Nah, that's cool. I'm gonna let my controller relax until we get to the difficult parts. Bow, my mushy, and hold up. Go over here. Nope, not over here. Not over here. But yeah. And you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. It is a sad reality, but I'm gonna... Like, I've streamed joking at these hours before, and I got nothing. Like, not even my viewers are showing up, So why am I streaming this right now and not, like, after I watch Naruto, usually? Why this late? Well, there's a big streamer that's playing the game right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am not a liar. So I'm like, hey, you know what? Maybe somebody, at least one person, might come through or check out the category and see my dumbass and check me out. Again, I've streamed at these hours before, and I want to finish the game and become a professional at it. I already am, but I'm not gonna be like, and that's the only reason I start playing the game right here right now. Like, I'm cool, I'll play the game tomorrow. But hey, again, when you're a small streamer, anybody that comes through is a blessing, you know. Like me watching Naruto and have this dude, you know, B, he's the homie. He's there on every stream, watching me watch Naruto, and it's so much fun, you know, having somebody there. I do have other people come in, but he's there the most, you know, and it's like, it's fun, you know. He's a good guy. I presume he's a guy. Sure, I don't know. But yeah. Let me get my. Oh my god! Let me get my mushy. Imagine that's a necessity to go to the next area, but they won't do that. No, they won't do something so slimy. So yeah, if I can have more people like him, good people, not just here to hang out, then yeah. And I am trying to stream sometimes when there's promotion. Not only this, but you know, Naruto. Hey, again, I want to be somebody who doesn't lie to you, you know, doesn't lie to your face. I want a lot of things. I might drop in a white lie, but a white lie, like, that's really it. I won't go farther than that. Wait, did I get something here? I already have. It's the emotion on the other end. My bad, hold up. So let me just... Nope, I'm gonna get it. Actually, just drop down here and a long jump. Yeah, thank you. And then, long jump. And they all make the same sound. Ooh, that was risque. Let me jump down. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so I'll give him to this dude. You look like a dude on my wavelength. There, sure, take the hat. Keep it, bro. What, you want this cool jacket too? Well, I gotta tell you, it's for true scholars only. To really be part of this academy, you first gotta prove you have an open something. Have you seen those nice mushrooms around this place? They are hidden everywhere in this forest. Yeah, that's a right of intentions, man. Bring me 9 mushrooms and you'll be a true member of the forest scholars. Before you go, I gotta warn you, there's a dark hole over there. Whatever you do, don't go near it. Pause, and I'ma go. Anyway, my dude, better get start looking for those mushies. Whoa, dude, you got the mushrooms? Yeah, I have them, my guy. I gotta say, I have my doubts, but you pull through. My guy, I've been standing here all along. Now hand him over. Huh? Oh yeah, the jacket. You're an official scholar of the forest, bro. And here is the garment improvement. Off you go now. Ooh, I'm looking nice. I wasn't so sure. And I have the hats. Oh my god, but I don't need the hats. I need to show off my majesty. with a crown. Oh, he's high. And you can fall down here. I thought there was 2 ways where you can fall down here. I like it. I was wondering where people got this hat. This midget hat or whatever they call it, the hobbit hat. He's smoking right now. I should have smoked too. I think, yeah, they just played this and they were like, oh no, let's play the actual ish. And what am I looking at? Oh, I see the hole, Jesus. Is there something hidden? Well, yippee-ki-yay! Nope, yippee-ki-yay like this. There's no turning back. You fell, but we're here. What? There's water? Bog. Ah, another innocent victim of a deceptive scheme. How typical. Was I able to make that jump? There's no way. That would be too much. Well, it should rest comfortable like the rest of us right away. Unless, of course, you are less intelligent than I had hoped. Do you see the crown? There's no way that you can easily skip that jump. You have to fall, cause that would make speedrunning that part way too easy. You skipping the bog. You had me wishing that there's no wind. Having this is essentially the same. Not the same. It is easier, cause you don't have to wait for the wind. But still, my guy. But again, still struggling. I see. I haven't moved, my guy. But that fall was way too crazy. It's gonna take a while. Yeah. It's gonna take a while. But we are here. I will finish my HAREM. I will. It's the last babe. The mods, Immortal Babe and all of them, I'll check them out, but not immediately after I beat this map. I'll do a lot of other things to play other games before I come back and play Immortal Babe, and I don't know Immortal Babe. But let's finish this map. Wait. Inventory. Oh, it's a tunic. Is what I'm wearing. Or inventory. Snake ring. It's not going to work. Oh my god. The snake ring is working. Let's go. We have the snake ring. It's not cheating. I earned the snake ring. You have to go up, chase that damn dove, and Storm Crow, come down, and then follow him down to get the snake ring. Now I can move freely. Hold up. Options? Not options. Inventory. Snake ring. Unequip. And he can move. I'ma do this for a second. But I have the snake ring. I can easily not bother with this ball. Wait, so wait, did I already do the first collectible? Please. So, I think that we're on to only the other ish. There's multiple ways to go, and it's ba bitty boo. Well, I made it. Ba booty bop. Man, easy. Do I need to make it? Yes, I do to make it over here, and I fell. Damn. I'ma try one more time without the snake ring. But again, I earned the snake ring. Square and fair. Man, do a skip. Oh, I actually don't try a skip. Yeah, no. I heard this one dude got stuck at the bog, I heard that this is a difficult area. And I saw the fall down the bog. Oh, Actually, I don't think that's good. But it worked out. Wait, can I still make this on the edge? Yes, I can. Wait. You know, this is easier if I attempt this. Hold up. We're chilling. Easy. I ain't worried. I have the snake ring. I can turn this from real difficult to nothing. Alright, that worked out. Let me just... Yeah, it's way too annoying. Now I realize the snake ring. It was meant to be used here. The power of the snake shall be realized in this area. Bow. Can I do a long jump? That's my question with this area. I can't. Nice. Good to know. Thank you. No fall, I'll fall. I have fallen. Again, 1/4 to the bottom, and here, there it was. Let me go to inventory. Snake ring and equip. Now, whoa! I can do this. And we're going to... I can move slowly. I can still move. So this just became like the normal water level in New Babe, which is really easy. Whoa, that was weird. Kinda took a while to shift. And then I used to it. I'm hacking the game. I'm hacking the game with my snake ring. I thought for a second that the snake ring would not work. Cause I tried the snake ring in the snow section, and didn't work. So it working here. Ooh wee. Wait, can I really not do anything? Yeah, I have to make that jump. Yeah. So let me just get over here, like it's nothing. Over there, like it's nothing. Nope. It's gonna have to get used to the water all over again. It's alright. We're chilling. Ghost babe ain't nothing. Ain't nothing for your boy. Bop. And double check. Now we chilling. Bow. Yeah, no, 100%. Snake ring all the way, chief. Boy, if you don't shut your big old... Let me just... You thought that would fall. Nope. Here's a clap. Here's your money. Oh, I still have the time on. Yeah, nah. Why? Is it because of the ring? It's weird. It's not transitioning fast. Also, can I... Hello, two dog. Nope. See, you see, that's the problem. It's not working out for you. So let me, fix it in game. Options, graphics. Man, this is too dark. Monitor. Properties. Can I just... Filters? Hold up. Color correction. Brightness. Yes! That's what I want to see. And I've seen it yet. Actually, I know you are seeing it. Let me, Oh, okay, so let me, default on him. Close. Much better. But, of course, they changed for me, so let me do my own change. Just, yeah, like, junk is way too dark. Now I can see much better. Alright, cool. Now let me put on some Ishi. Some better music, some better,
And he's willing to do whatever it takes to give First Love
a second.
I could be the one to take you home.
Yeah, let's get it.
Late nights staring at your phone.
And you know what?
I can make you
We're here for the
feel like
ultimate
you're
experience.
alone.
Controller. Yeah, it's time for the controller.
I could be the one to make you quit. Late nights when you feel like shit.
Hello.
I can make you feel so damn alone.
Let me just.
If you took my place, would you change my ways? Would you change
That was
my
my business
name?
email.
Would you change my face? If you took my spot, would you change a lot? Would you change it at all? Would you change it? Maybe this is what I get for leaving you out in the cold. Drag my body to the woods and let me go.
Hey.
Paint a picture of my life into the
No,
snow.
hold on.
Pull the trigger like I never even know. Maybe this is what I get for leaving you out in the rain. Pop the trunk and drop my body in the grave.
Oh,
Throw a shovel, let me out to dig a grave.
hey.
Put the pistol to my ear, I heard it say in the black on black or the
White
white on
white.
white.
Controls.
It don't matter what you
Scan.
wear when you die,
Wow.
right?
Controller. Wait, controller.
And the 605 or the 212.
It did nothing. Nah, just give me a second.
When I find you,
Wow.
you can
It's
run
gonna take a
until you
while.
can run
Is it thicker than the water?
But in the end, you know I'm always right. Oh no, and the
Ooh, almost made it.
605
Actually, you know what? 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 You know what?
It don't matter where you go when I find
Ooh, hey, sliding too fast.
It don't matter where you go when I find I could be the one to take you home.
Ah, fun.
Staring at your phone.
What's the easiest route?
Feel like you're in love. I could make you feel like
From here?
I could be the one to make you quit.
Like this?
Nights when you feel like shit. I can make you
You know what? Long jumps. We gotta find some shortcuts. Ooh! Yeah, see? We gotta find some shortcuts.
Would you change my name?
Which is my... Hey, calm down.
If you took my spot
We change it a lot. Death. Same fall, same fall.
at all?
Bop, 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 bop. Easy clap.
You out in the cold. Jack my body
Vlog, gonna be clearly 2 seconds. Don't worry about it. And I see the faces in the background. I do right now. Why did it take me a lot of time? If we're here for a while, we'll just play some YouTube videos like it's nothing. Six so far with the 1, 2. Yeah, like they made that opening for you. Hey, 6 so far with the 1, 2. Man, snake ring. Let's go. Find something useful. Find something useful from all the garbage that I picked up. From the shoes to the hats to everything.
I could be the one to make you quit. Late nights when you feel like shit. I can make you feel so damn alone.
Oh yeah, for me.
And the Oscar
I was about to
goes
say. Long jump. No, too punishing. But hey, we're chilling. Hey. That sample is too clean. I wanna go 85, jump off a bridge and die.
I wanna go 82, Drive off a
Hey,
bridge with
hey,
you.
hey,
I
hey,
wanna go
let's go.
83.
Hey.
Drive off this bridge with me. I wanna go 85. Drive off this bridge
Come on.
tonight. I wanna go 85. Drive off a bridge and die.
Come on.
I wanna
Don't be
go
shy.
82. Drive off a
Hey,
bridge
calm
with
down.
you.
I wanna go.
83. Drive off a bridge with me.
Hey, hey, I wanna go. Why? Nope, no, no, no. Oh. I'm having fun. Because of this snake thing, I will not shut up about it. I didn't think that this garbage item would actually come in useful. I can actually, like, you don't know the pain unless you played it. So having actually something working out in your favor is just too much of a blessing. It's scary, low key. But no, it's intentional. Because all the cosmetics do nothing. And if you hear about the snake key, it makes it harder and makes it slippery. I think they intended for it to be useful, like in the third DLC, if they were planning for it. I don't know. It was like, damn. Anyway, where's the music? Kinda, stop. Hey, you know what? One more time for the one
He's
time.
willing to do whatever it takes to give
First love, a second.
I could be the one to take you home. Late nights staring
At your phone.
I can make you feel like you're in love. I could be the one to make
Easy.
you sweat. Late nights when you feel like shit.
Multiple ways, I see. Which one is the least punishing?
If you took my
That's what we're looking
place,
for.
would you change my ways?
Long jump in the
Would you
middle
change my
maybe can work, but
name?
not worth
Would
trying.
you change my face? If you took my spot, would you change a lot?
From here,
Would you change it
at all. Yeah,
Would you change it? Maybe this is what I get for leaving you out in the cold.
was
Take
good.
my body to the woods and let me go. Paint a picture of my life into the snow. Pull the trigger like I never even know.
Was
Maybe this
good.
is
Now
what I
let me
get for
see.
leaving you out in the rain. Pop the trunk and drop my body in the grave. Throw a shovel at me
Where?
and dig a grave. Put the pistol to
There's
my
a
ear,
fall
I heard it
here.
say, the black on black,
There's
white on white.
falls everywhere.
It don't matter what you wear when you die.
There's no way they have to make that jump.
In the 605 of the 212.
I Kumbaya.
It don't matter where you go.
Oh my god. I thought that was too high.
You can run all day,
Long
you
jump,
can
right?
run all night.
Ain't no way. Yeah, thank you.
But in the end, you know I'm
Uh-huh.
always right.
I see.
Oh no, in the 605
Why is there a middle opening?
212.
I don't like it.
It don't matter where you go, where
Ah.
it don't matter where you go.
Oh my god.
I could be the one to take you home.
Come on.
At your phone.
You can't be serious.
Feel like you're in love.
So, dodge the left side. With all your might. With all might. Shout to all might. Dodge the left side.
My place,
Would you change my
ways, would you change my name?
name? Would you change my
Face,
if you took my
spot,
would you change your love? Would you change it at all? Would you change it?
maybe this is what I get for leaving you out in the cold. Jack my body to the woods and let me go. Paint a picture of my life into the snow.
Too easy, too easy.
Like I never even know. Maybe this is what I get for leaving you
The
out
bug and bug
in the trunk and drop my body
itself out here.
throw a shovel at
That
me
doesn't
and
even make
dig a
sense.
grave. Put the pistol to my ear, I
And
heard
the
it say,
same
the
black on white on white. Yeah, so this way a lot easier,
when you die.
and it's the way.
In the 605 of the
212.
it don't matter where you go, where I find you.
There's an opening.
You can run all day, you can run all night.
Run, run,
But in the end, you know I'm always right. Oh no.
It's cool. Yeah, see? There are saves. But the left side, gets off on my left nut. You know? Well, again, what is this pocket? What? A chill spot?
Late nights staring at your phone. I can make you feel like you're
Damn. Don't fall.
I could be the one to make
That
you
snake ring might make me sleep one day. But I'll take that sleep on having to do this.
And the Oscar goes to
You know, without the snake ring. Stuff is like cheating a bit, but they, like, I earned that snake ring square fair from the game in the last map. Ooh.
drive off a bridge and die. I wanna go 82. Drive off a bridge with
And
you.
to the left, there's still saves.
This bridge with me.
So overshoot it. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, I overshoot. Don't worry about it. Ah. You have to learn to overshoot. So you won't fall to these awful jumps or awful falls. You know what I'm saying? What to play? I'll play something that's not copyrighted, like Mac Miller and Kendrick, but it's like it's like what? Yeah, screw it. And the playback is going to be really awful. But, and a whole lot of but. Let's go through songs. You saw my songs. Or really, it's just some-ish. And some of these have been deleted. Some Kanye or Fox music. For some reason, he deleted some of them. Yeah, for me, it's just like Post Malone, Mac Miller, or Kendrick Lamar. Really, you know. I have Jid. Just one track from Jid. And J-Rock, too. Oh yeah, Space is Cool by Markiplier. I don't know why I still have it. Delete it. It's been here for years. Schoolboy Num Num Juice. Fuck it. House on Cloud, Kanye or Fox.
I'm gonna build my house.
So feel good music. Yeah, I love it.
I'm gonna build my house.
Build it.
Look at it. Look
I am very tempted to play some YouTube videos, but we just like they're there for me not talking, you know, concentrating on the game and stuff. Not just like I've been playing for half an hour. Hey, hold on. Not yet. I'm lightweight, quick. Undershoot that one. Overshoot the next one. Low vibes and I woke up from the low life.
I'm busy building on the cloud. I'm my own high. Now I'm gonna build my house.
Bow.
Look at it on the cloud. I'm gonna build my house. Build it.
Space is so cool. But computers can't handle them ending.
Blowing up now. I remember
when I couldn't get it. Hey.
Because I blended in with others in the background. Now you was a bum and now I'm happy you ain't text back. Oh my, how the tables
Fire
turn.
songs.
I can't relate to fake relations. So
Fire
I am
feel
like a
good
sign.
songs.
You got a superficial fake love. Oh yeah, I'm cool.
Now why would I do that?
In November when she blow me up again, I'll pop my lap cause you a cat. Ayy, I have got no swag. Ayy, our levels do not match. Ayy, I'm floating on a cloud. Yo,
I hate this actually. It's very finicky to get. Actually, can I just
on a cloud. I'm gonna build my house.
Ah, that's so risky. Wait, I can do this. Can I? Oh, too much. Ooh, I can, but too scary. This clown is back. He's making back up. He's clap. We're finishing this game, the last map, so I can play other games. There's so many other games I want to play. I became a jumping old head. A jumping head. My house. Ah, wait, I might fall. Oh. Still made it. No. Undershoot, yeah, so undershoot. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You know what? Let's play some YouTube videos. Hey, there's so much I can say about the same area. Wow, it was crazy, I know. Wow. I'm going to continue watching Ridiculous by some other video. The video is just funny, and his videos are long, so the forbidden world of banned games. Hey, we stay cheating. Let me just hold up. How do I? VLC, have jumping. How do I even do that? Game? Go. Nope. Oh, freak. Window. No, it's not. Oh, wait, can I just do that? Hold on. Enjoy the low fight just a bit more. Hold on. Hey. Calm down. Calm down. Relax. Where is it? Browser. Can I just have... Let me name it. Call it video. Oh. No, okay, just video, it's above, you're beneath my camera. You're beneath me. If I just go over here, take the URL, bop boop bop beep, paste, would it just play? Somebody skip the ad.
Trendyol yemek de yemeğin vaktinde gelir, sımsıcak yenir. Trendyol
Oh my
yemek.
god.
sıcak olacak.
Oh freak. I can't control it. You can't hear it, but I can still hear it. And oh, this is so messy. Alright, cool. Ah, freak, this was such a bad idea. It's not even... Like, my guy, why is he not full screen? Nope. Yep, that didn't work. So let me just do the good old. That was. He hoo hoo hoo. Hee. That was something. Media source? Nah, it's a local file. Discard. Throw it in the trash. Hey. I'm. Window capture. Squad. Nope. I just want to watch something on stream. Is it too much to ask? Huh? You happy with that, ma'am? Mom? She can put this garbage on here? Like this? Wow. This ain't good. Now can show. I've been trying to show for so many eons. Now it's like, oh yeah, hey. Yep, we're watching this. Let me just cover this. It's going to be clunky like before, but we can't really do anything about it, can't we? You know, the extra. Unless I have my second monitor completely taken over, which I'm not going to. This is when you need 3 monitors. Yeah. Yeah, now we have that. That's something in the background. Alright, cool. There's a achievement to beat Ghost Babe with only 3 falls. Hey, thank you for the 3 falls. Unlike New Babe, where it's really garbage. Big New Babe Plus with no falls.
Today we're taking a look at banned video games, you know, like Rock Band. It's a topic you don't often see people on YouTube discussing nowadays, and I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because these games are just that offensive to the general public, and you'd need to be a mental delinquent to play them. Oh shit, the kids are still here! Amy!
What?
Look under your bed!
Why?
I got you a present!
Wow, thanks. What's in this box?
A gun? A bomb.
We're safe. As silly as this sounds, video games and controversy go hand in hand like bread and butter, or beer and my father. Unless you're thinking about games hiding in the deep web like Sad Satan, the
he's like
first
my
series you
favorite
think
YouTuber
of
right
when
now.
controversy and games
I'm
come
not
together
gonna
is
hold
most
you.
probably Grand
I'm
Theft
not gonna hold your
Auto, which has
hand.
been
I'm
altered,
not.
censored,
Stop
but
asking. I'm not
outright
gonna hold
banned
your
in
hand.
multiple countries for the subjects it tackles like drugs, violence, misogyny, racism, and even...
Both
And
falls
no,
are
I'm not just
garbage.
talking about the hot coffee mod, although this image is making my hot coffee go cold. My point is, games are often censored, changed, or outright banned all over the world for a variety of reasons all the time. And it could be for understandable reasons, like Omega Labyrinth Z for the inclusion of inappropriate scenes with people who appear to be underage.
Oh my god.
This game because, well, why do you think? Or this game, which is a JFK assassination simulator. Oh, this isn't how I remember the footage looking! They could be banned for utterly boring reasons, like publisher arguments or legal disputes, which I honestly have no interest in whatsoever. Or they could be banned for morbidly over-the-top reasons, like Crash Bandicoot 2 being censored in Japan, because this death animation of Crash being flattened looked remarkably similar to a severed head and shoes left behind by a Japanese serial killer going around at the time. No, that is not a joke. And if you live in the US
My
or the
God.
UK, you'd be surprised at the
Screw
sheer
the Asian
volume of
companies
games
with
that
their
just aren't
censorship.
legally available in many other countries. I mean,
Of course,
seriously, just
especially
go to
China.
Wikipedia and see for
They're
yourself. You've got
spearheading the
usual
entire
suspects
thing.
like China, who banned Animal Crossing
Yeah,
New
China.
Horizons, probably because Tom Nook was a threat to their government. But that's to be expected, since China are well known for banning a lot of things, including Facebook, Google, and babies. But did you know that Roblox was banned in Guatemala because of it putting children at risk online? Or that Half-Life 2 was banned in Greece because of its dystopian setting? What is this?
What?
1984? See? I did the joke! And if you want to talk about countries banning things, look no further than Germany. My God, look at
Okay.
all of these banned games. They're just as
Germany-
good at banning video games as they are at losing wars. Aliens vs. Predator, Dead Rising,
You can
Mortal Kombat
overshoot and it's
2011,
okay.
Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles, Little
And
Britain,
new
the video
area.
game. No one is safe. Quick, everybody, hide that paper cut, or Germany will ban you for excessive violence. Problem is, though, most of these examples are related to more recent
Wait,
games.
are we
and I'm sure you
always
can
done
imagine in
with the
today's
bug?
day and age,
I see
there's just
safety.
way too many
Nah,
to go
there's no
through,
way.
and there's way too
That
many
fall
overly
that fall
specific
from the top that we
reasons
saw
on why some
was
games
too
do
severe.
get banned in some countries. So I thought it would be funnier to look at
I hate
retro
these
banned
jumps.
games instead, from much
It
longer
can overshoot,
ago,
it's
when
okay.
the world was in a different place, and we weren't sure if the latest copy
fall-
of Night Trap was just a stupid FMV game,
That fall-
or an instructional video teaching our kids how to kidnap and murder young women while walking around like chimps. You know, back in the good old days, like when the
That
UK
fall-
refused to release the Rockstar game Bully unless the name was changed because of the awful school bullying problem we had at the time. Couldn't call it Bully. So when we got it, we had to change the name to Canis Canum Edit. But you still run around a school kicking fat kids.
Ain't
so well
no
done
way
fixing
that
the
was
bullying
the
problem.
actual
Plus, you
name.
get a weird rush discovering physical games that were initially
But yeah,
banned
that
or deemed
fall,
illegal
like
in
now,
other countries. It's a lot different from
there's
just
two
downloading
falls
something
that will
online.
jump
So
you down
today
to
I
the
managed to get
bottom.
my hands on 8 physical copies of
Overshoot,
elusive
it's
retro
okay.
games that were banned in
Ah, I
all sorts
almost
of
got it
countries
this
for
time.
all sorts of reasons. But don't tell anyone, or else the policeman will come and get me. Guys, I told you not to tell anybody. Great. Now I'm gonna go to prison, aren't I? I can't go there. I'll get thrown around like a tea towel.
Good day, my name is Mr. Bookcase, and I'll give you a box.
Oh, thanks. What's in it?
We left the bug.
Awesome. How lucky am I, eh? You know, for a second I was really worried that it was a warrant
Wait.
for my arrest or something. Hello,
I got
I'm
something.
Spons. Oh,
Ghost
kill
fragments.
me.
If you couldn't tell, this video is
Where?
100% going to be
Yeah, what-
demonetized and
it was a
blacklisted by
ghost.
YouTube. So because of that, I'm extremely thankful
A
for today's
frilly
video sponsor,
cloth-like
the new
fragment,
mobile action
as in
game, Mech
alluring
Arena. And look,
aura.
cads, they sent you a care package.
Yes, they certainly did, didn't they? So what
Well,
have we
we're
got
here. And yeah, it can only fall.
Brown paper.
Oh, okay. We got some tissue. Oh, that's cool. I've always wanted some of
Hey,
that.
new
We've got-
area, new
Oh,
area.
Dude,
Hey,
there's
pal.
a tin of biscuits.
Have you seen Ghost Lady?
Oh, cool. What's this?
She's
oh,
about to
we've
eat
got
my
art.
harem. She's held captive
nice,
by
awesome.
demons
Add
at the
that to my
top.
shelf.
Oh,
Apparently we also have some blueprints
she
here, in
visits
case
me
you want to
in
build a mech
spirit.
yourself. And we got this
I'm
thing
sure
here,
she
which
does.
Is really heavy.
Yes, she is
I'm
my
not
wife.
sure
Whoa,
what it is, though.
she's
Wait,
not.
wait, wait. What's going
She
on?
comes every day,
What's this?
motivating me to save her. She leaves these fragments for me.
I've never seen a
I
company
just
ever
can't
do
get
this
enough
before.
of them.
This is so cool. This is like if you go to a party shop and Elvis sings
Help
to
me
you in a
find
birthday
more.
card. Oh,
I'll give you my
lovely. Look at that.
shoes.
You got a metal circle. I've always wanted one of those. The heads or
I
tails.
think 4 of her fragments
tails.
should be enough
Actually,
to last
don't
a
bother
while.
that. And underneath
4
metal
fragments.
Circle, we've got,
Oh,
got some foam.
almost
You
time
can-
for
you can
our
take
date.
that home with you,
If
Ollie.
you would
Then we
give
have
us some
at the very
privacy,
bottom of this little
please.
tin- Oh, look! Oh,
Boy,
it's a
if you
little,
don't get-
it's my little man. It's my little man, and he has. He
And
can
there's a
stand up
fall.
there on his own, but
Oh my
apparently
God,
he
he'll
also,
fall.
if you don't want him to stand on the filthy floor, he even has a little plate to be served for your main course. I think I know what this may be.
What?
Yes.
What is this area?
It's a yes, it's a t-shirt. You know what? I know exactly who can wear this.
Gee, thanks, Dad.
Anytime, Spons. Did you just call me Dad?
Mech
Molding
Arena is a mobile competitive
manner.
mech battle
Oh
game
my
that
God, it's a
properly tests your
mold.
skill and properly rewards
Ah.
you for getting God.
You
And when I say
serious?
test your skill, I'm not mincing words because that's the key market that Mech Arena has set out to grab. And in my opinion, it does it really well. During my downtime while making this video and wondering if it's going to get my entire channel deleted, I've been playing Mech Arena
Oh.
a ton, and here
The
are some of my
Snake Ring.
favourite mechs I've been playing around with.
Remove.
Being Guardian, who's slow as sludge and takes a
Oh
lot
my
of
god,
damage,
feels
but
a little
equally deals
weird.
a lot of damage, and that simply feels
Don't
good.
overjump.
Secondly, I've been
Oh my
trying
god.
Killshot, who's once again
Do I-
short
do I
on
have-
as heavy with the weaponry as Guardian, but the speed more than makes
Hold
up
on.
for it. And if you don't like plodding around, Killshot is the unicycle for you. At the time this video goes out, Mech Arena has launched globally, and to celebrate that, there's a huge in-game event right now that rewards you daily during the first week of you.
Well, we're going to stop the video for a bit since we reached a new area, and I want to talk. It feels like I have like more gravity in here. Damn, like that jump is a lot thicker, but it can easily fall. Yeah, no, my god. Here, the right is not right. Ain't no way that jump is way too tight. Like in Mama. Too tight. Is there... Or can I be on the steps? There's small steps. But we don't do small steps. We don't do small steps. We do big boy jumps. You know what they say about big boy jumps? They're big boy jumps. Yeah, I kind of figured that one out. It's a little weird. A little weird. Can do this. And yeah, like this works. Oh, I need to make it there. That's not like an option. Wow. Ooh, some safety. I love it. Oh, really? How many collectibles for the... I thought to my left there was a way. Wait, there is? I thought that there was a way. Gotta look out for more ghost fragments. Even though I don't even know what they look like. I feel like you can make it. And it's a speaking strategy, but you need to be frame perfect, and it's not going to happen. So, let's go with the safer method, this, and a long jump. Oh yeah, no, 100%. But, were people really stuck at the blog? Blog was easy. With the snake ring, again, I did it fair and square and fair. Well, inventory, snake ring, we're back at it. Oh no! We were at the molding tower for like 2 seconds. Why? 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 And a how? And a goodbye. Trying to do this. Nope, not this, apparently. This. And then hold it for a bit so long. A little jumping over here. I feel sad for the bozos that don't have the snake ring. You should have got the new Bay Plus. It was hell to get it, but I got it. Wow. Easy. Huh. Yeah, no, we have to try our mightiest to not fall down. It is slow to get out of here. Not fun whatsoever. It's okay to overshoot. I thought that I overshot. Well, time with the video. Didn't think that would be so soon.
you signing in. So what are you waiting for? Don't you like rewards? What are you? A bronze medalist? The game is completely free to play on Android and iOS, and you can use my personal link in the description below or the QR code here to get the black carbon skin, 300 coins, and a buttload of credits to help kickstart your game. And hey,
Oh,
look
don't
out for
tell
my
me.
username Cadicarus at me, and then we might be able to get into some fights. In real life. On the street. Thanks again to Mech Arena for the sponsor, and now I have legs. Time to run away.
Ah, get off! Legs are overrated. I want wheels. You can't run anyone over with legs. But you can do that in Carmageddon, our first banned retro game from 1997. At least it was banned in a lot of countries when it first came out on the PC, including the UK to begin with, because the fact that you got points for deliberately ploughing down pedestrians and collecting their wheat didn't go down too well for our cute little government, and the UK refused to even certify an age rating to the original game for 10 months unless all blood and gore was removed. In a game about running people over. Because of this, most of the legal UK PC copies you can get of Carmageddon are censored with zombies and green blood, including the opening cutscene.
Oh no, what a disaster!
What I'm playing though is the 1999 PS1 re-release exclusive to Europe, which was the same thing as the original game that was first banned, but with added new tracks and cars, and reinstated with a higher age rating for UK audiences.
My
And
God.
they are desperate to make that perfectly clear.
Don't play this game if you're under 18! Don't play this game if you're under 18!
Don't play this game if you're under 18! But if you're 15 years old, it's all good. You know what's really bizarre though? The PS1 version I'm playing for this video is more or less the same kind of thing as the original PC release, but only slightly different in the weirdest, tiniest possible ways that still keeps all the violence perfectly intact. So, why did they bother changing anything? So right, we originally banned this game because it was glorifying roadkill but with people instead of badgers, and that's cool, whatever. So this PS1 re-release has zombies walking around instead of people, sure. I'm with you so far. But despite that, we don't have the green zombie blood in this version. We have red people blood, which was one of the original issues that the UK forced the developers to change for the PC version in the first place. So in essence, this means the PS1 version is just as violent as the original, but the pedestrian models are just coloured a bit different, which is even funnier considering that the graphics are so awful you can't even tell what these things are to begin with. Is it a zombie? A person? A dog standing up? A collection of assorted baguettes? With the constant gushing torrents of red blood, I honestly had no idea these were supposed to be zombies until I watched this footage back and checked it again. So this change is absolutely redundant as far as I'm concerned, and that means that this version of the game is practically identical to the very game they wanted banned in the first place. But then, what else do you expect from an initially banned version of a game that has 18+ plastered all over it, but is also suitable for 15-year-olds? Even the intro cutscene is totally different, which is even more confusing because the original uncensored opening didn't even have any blood in it, yet the gameplay here does. And what is this cutscene supposed to be anyway? This isn't violent mayhem and destruction as much as it is a game of bumper cars. Then your man makes this grin like he's eating his own face, and then this Texan appears and makes this face, which should have been enough of a reason to keep the game banned forever. And even after all of that, they don't even hit the
It's
shit.
easy.
Can't run over people,
It's
can't run over
easy.
sheep,
It's just
whatever
monotonous.
next. Soon we won't be
Too
allowed to
slow.
run over anybody. Not to
Too
mention,
slow
check
for
out
my
Die Hard
liking.
Trilogy that came out the
Well, you know
previous
what?
year.
I'm
This
glad
wasn't
that's at
banned.
the beginning.
This wasn't banned.
And get
this specific
and
moment
get
of
this
running
garbage
over an
over with.
innocent bystander with blood all over the windshield was not banned. But this? Oh, no. This is too much. At the end of the day, though, is the PS1 version of this game worth going out of your way to get a copy of? No. I don't remember the last time I drove a car in a game that was this stiff. It barely feels like the wheels even turn. You're supposed to be racing in all of these different tracks, but if the one thing that you need to be able to race, that is, being able to drive the car, doesn't work that good, then you haven't got much of a racing game, have you? The handbrake is terrible, the brakes in general are terrible, you've got no other choice of car at the start of the game with better steering. Oh, actually, scratch that. This isn't steering, it's a frontal lobotomy. A crash course in survival, eh? More like a crash course in how to make a bad game. Yeah! In fact, if these zombies were supposed to be people to begin with, why are they all gathering in
We're
their
gonna be here
dozens
for a
in the middle of
while.
a toxic
Jeez.
waste factory with steaming sewage and bombs everywhere? You didn't need to change this game, Britain. These people clearly deserve to die. But oh no, we are good little boys and girls from the land of bad teeth and a big clock, so we're not allowed to run over anybody, even if it's fake. Well, you know what? That changes now.
Hello, it's me.
Yeah, that'll teach you a lesson, UK government. And speaking of lessons, I didn't learn any. What are you buying? No, nothing, thank you. What are you selling? We get these door-to-door salesman types a lot around here.
I want to play Resident Evil 4. I will play
Excuse
him.
me, you need to leave. This is a neighborhood watch area. Well, okay, if you've got things that upset the church. Okay, what have you got then?
What
Oh wow, the
are you
Punisher!
buying?
A Marvel game that was banned?
I'm buying at a higher price.
So here's the Punisher, a Marvel comic book character video game that was banned in multiple countries. With Marvel being owned by Disney nowadays, that is
Yeah,
a
I can
sentence
easily
I don't
do
think
that.
we'll
Thank
ever
you.
read again. Unless Spider-Man turns out to be a public groper. But even though this was indeed banned in multiple countries, the UK
Oh,
still somehow
shoot.
managed to slip it into their little colon. Because this here
It's okay.
is a censored version.
I don't care.
Which you still can't buy in a load of other countries. Hello everyone, it's me, your favorite YouTube content creator, Steve. Because it was only one part of the entire game that was censored to avoid the ban hammer in the UK. The rest of it, as far as I could tell, is basically exactly the same. Leading me to ask, why bother censoring any of it to begin with? And what was it that they changed? Well, sit down, shut up, wait, and
Wait.
you'll soon see.
We'll soon see.
Foot. So the game starts up and we have a cutscene.
Last bullet.
Oh, well, this isn't going to be a very long shooting game, is it? And so far, I've got to say, I'm starting to understand why the game was banned in other territories. It was banned because they couldn't see any of it. Time to pick a level, then I guess. Oh, that's
Yeah.
pleasant.
Oh,
Yes,
oh,
we're
is
going
that
to the
about-
crack house. And just in case you didn't see it, the level description has you covered. Crack house. Crack house. One of New York's many crack houses.
Oh,
Sorry,
wow.
are we going to a crack house? I don't know, but wherever we're going, the Punisher's heading there with a spring in his step. Shooting baddies, shooting baddies, shooting baddies. That's all that's really going on here. And hey, look, the game incentivizes
I'm not making
you
that
to
jump
not
and then
mindlessly
to fall
kill
down.
innocents in
I'll
order to
fall
get your
down
own health
here.
back.
Thank you
So
very
why
much.
was this banned?
And
It all seems
then-
above board to me.
yeah.
And just look at how the Punisher moves. That's not a raving lunatic looking to shoot up a zoo. That's your neighbor having a comfortable jog in a trench coat. Now that I say that out loud, actually, yeah, that's almost scarier. Don't talk to that neighbor.
Hey, you're the Punisher. Thanks, man.
For what?
For saving my life?
Right.
Ah!
Our hero, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, the only thing here that made me feel even vaguely uncomfortable is a button that switches the game to an ear-sniffing camera. Yep, I'm sorry, I am totally failing to see why any of this was deemed controversial. You're a guy taking out drug dealers who are shooting at you first. What's not to love?
Oh.
And just listen to the
Yeah, I know we
noises they
can.
make.
There's no escape.
And even if you think you can go over the top and pull the trigger on random civilians,
I don't kill innocents.
you actually aren't allowed to. Trust me, I tried. Why can't I kill the innocent? My favorite parts of the game, though, are when you find a proper hard badass taunting you from behind a rifle, and then a few seconds later they immediately change their mind.
I don't do drugs, man. I just live here. Okay, I do drugs.
Come on, this is funny. Punisher is funny. You can't ban something for being funny. Why do you think I haven't been banned yet? Even the most up-close and personal violent moments, the interrogations, aren't that bad at all. And once again, the game tells you not to overdo them, otherwise you lose points and don't get the mission information you need. So it's in your best interest to keep the game rated PG-13. To be fair though, this one was easily the nastiest. Forcing a man's face in between the legs of another man's corpse. Hey man, are you happy to see me? Or is that rigor mortis? I don't know, guys. Maybe this version of the game is more censored than I gave it credit for. Perhaps we should take a look at some footage from the original uncut PC version, and maybe we'll see what the big deal was. Okay, so these are the reason the game was in its naughty 40s. That at least makes a little more sense. But at the same time, come on, in an age of Mortal Kombat, this stuff isn't too over the top. Maybe except this.
This is fine.
Timmy, your eye is gone. The Xbox version I've been playing for this video censored all of these moments by slapping a high contrast black and white filter on top and often changing the camera angles so you don't see what really happens. But like, just because you move the camera away from the woodcutter doesn't mean I don't see the man going inside the woodcutter. It's still very violent, and some of these changes are outright dumb. Yes, a black and white filter doesn't change the fact that Harold's face got chewed off. Yes, I can still see Barry's head getting kicked into the concrete side of a water fountain. mountain with rivers of blood flying everywhere. And yes, I can still see that we are beating Richard's head against a toilet. And no amount of black and white will convince me that that isn't a toilet.
Why did they censor a John?
Furthermore, in the exact same version of the game, this is okay, this is okay, and this is okay. But apparently, hitting your head on a pooey seat is pushing the envelope too far. The game itself is good fun, though. It isn't stellar, good lord, but if you want a game that's just running around and shooting people with double trigger action, you can sure do a lot worse. You play as the Punisher, also known as Frank Castle.
I went to Frank Castle once. The food was shit.
Where you murder as many criminals as possible
Come
while
on,
the police go,
oh my God.
no, stop it, you can't do that. And when you're done with all the killing, you can go and unwind with a bit of bowling. Whee! It's basically Max Payne, but with a way worse diving mechanic. But why was it banned or censored? No clue. It's only a lump of pixels. Look at this. The Punisher doesn't even climb ladders angrily. That's the ladder climb of a gentleman. I got ants in my pants!
But I don't know. My opinion means dick. So what do you think, Spider-Man? Oh, Spider-Man. You need to be banned. Oh, Jesus Christ! Okay, I wasn't ready for this right now. Okay, everybody, you are about to see the most explicit image in the entire video, so if you can't handle it, look away right now!
Oh, that's a nice collection you've got.
And the next game we'll be taking a look at is kind of along the same lines as The Punisher.
This is so stupid.
Except way more violent, way more explicit, way more controversial, and has indeed been banned in multiple countries due to its gory and disturbing
Same mistake
content.
happens.
So,
Swear to
on,
God.
we just need to do something quick
This
before
is
we
just
begin.
so monotonous.
Hello, Jim.
Can I play Manhunt 2?
Yes, you can.
Thanks, Mum.
Yep, here it is. Manhunt 2. Now we're getting into the really dodgy territory. The back of the box says it's an 18 for very strong, bloody, and sadistic violence, and it is not lying, because that is basically all this is. All you need to do is head for Wikipedia, search for Manhunt 2, and click on that tempting little controversy tab, and you'll see how much trouble this game had even before it was rumored to be in development. Lawsuits, alleged links to murders, rejected ratings, 4 countries not accepting censored versions of the game at all, which are still banned to this day, and none other than Hillary Clinton writing a personal letter to the ESRB requesting the American rating be changed from mature to adult only. Gaming in the Clinton years indeed. Manhunt 2. The pervs redirects here. For other uses, see perv.
So once again, just like The Punisher, what I'm holding here is the censored version of the 2007 original
It's going
game.
to be a long
The
stream.
original of which was then later released by Rockstar in
That's how I know
2009
it.
on Halloween for PC.
Just like I expected.
And the UK
No,
and
but
Ireland
showed
weren't
up.
allowed to sell it.
It's okay.
But I found a copy. And I played it. FBI, open up! Nah, I'm good. Ah, fuck!
Put your hands in the air!
Yes, they are.
No!
Sorry, what?
I'm very turned on right now!
I'm gonna go out and try this again. Wait, the FBI aren't even in the script.
Say another word and I'll shoot!
Oh, what is this? A manhunt?
Do you have a banned copy of Manhunt 2?
Yes, I do!
Oh, sweet, can I play it?
Ah, come here, you.
This is the way the farmers write gallop, gallop.
So to start with, the game gives you a tutorial section all about using your mouse
Having
to perform
a video to
execution.
play
And if these sounds are only
while
a
I
taste
stream
of
is
what's
the
about to
best
happen.
thing. Because we're playing the safe part of joking.
I desperately want to see the rest. For those of you too much of a whiny little bitch to find out yourself, Manhunt 2 is a stealth horror game with light combat elements, the funniest body carrying animation I've ever seen, and a lot, and I mean a lot, of killing. My god, there's so much killing. And in toilets again, seems to be a running theme, but I'm clearly not very good at the killing, because this guy just hung himself, yet his lifeless body still managed to knock me out. You can kill people with basically anything. Syringes,
Long
pocket knives,
short
sledgehammers,
jump, please.
broken bottles,
We're
crowbars,
over here
shards of glass, baseball
with
bats,
the long
fire
jump,
axes,
please. And I overshot it. I can only do
someone's
it.
head. But I don't think this is why the game was banned all over the world. I reckon it's because we get to see the inside of your own body. Oh, hello there. You're
This
having
is
a
the
nice
worst
brown
area.
time.
Once
I'm gonna
you
leave you to it. Well,
clear
I
these
may
two
be
jumps,
dead, but at least no one's
you
been
should
sick
be-
all over me.
Wait.
Oh no! To call
Wait.
Manhunt 2 nothing but sadistic violence, though, is quite unfair. Because it's also horny. One of the first areas you explore is an
Wait.
S&M dungeon run by a man with a tuba for a head. And it
Wait.
even has a secret basement, a lot like the movie Hostel, with people torturing other people for sport. But if they like doing that so much, I guess they won't mind if I do it back to them.
Have I been trying to do this jump? How did I see that jump? I am so sorry if you're watching a playback in like next year when you're just browsing through my library, if it's still here, and hey, you know, and you're just watching, and you know, maybe you're doing something else. I'm so sorry if you're screaming at me like, oh my god, this idiot. He's talking all big game, but he couldn't see that one jump that makes this entire section really easy. And it's the only difficult section. The first jump is still annoying, but the second one is like even if you're doing a speedrun, unless you go for a world record, don't bother with such garbage. And honestly, let's continue with the lo-fi, because we have finished this area. Hopefully no fall. And again, we're chilling, we're talking. Holy. Long jump, no, there's way too many issues. And then you do this. And then, oh man, get used to. Finally, feels so good. What even is you? There's an arm, a leg, or whatever. The longer I see, the more comfortable I get. And mold, my god, I feel get your. Finally back here. It just looks better too. Oh, it's a snake ring. I was wondering why I was slip sliding all over the place. Finally. Like the stairs at the top are really annoying. So I do this. No, I think that was frame perfect on the edge, and he still can't make it. Nope. Try again, brother. Try again, brother. Nope. I feel like there's an easy way to do this. I just can't figure it out like the first yell punch. Nope. Wait, is there like maybe from the base, from the beginning? Yeah, you know. Hey, wait. On the other one, a long jump way. Cool. It's okay. Again, not falling down with a bug and being really slowed down. Hopefully there's no more bug to bog with. How do you do this? Jesus, it is so garbage. I hate you. Now make sure to not fall from here. You swat. Is he showing me his ass? Does he have abs? I can't tell. That's his feet. Oh my god, he's a big ass bug with feet. Could see him well in the bog. I hate you. Yeah. It's okay. Just like with New Baby Plus, I want to get all the items so I can, you know, get them out of the way. Go over here, long jump way, and Jesus. No, that is such a stressful yump. Ah, freak. It's okay, it's okay. It's okay, it's okay. And you can't go up. Now I have to just do this to equip it. Suck my twat. I did a long jump bridge. Well, it's time to put on. Yep.
I'm torturing! I mean, don't get me wrong, some of these executions are brutal. I was uncomfortable a few times, even. And the fact that you are actively rewarded more style points for charging your stealth attacks for even more savage kills is probably what rubbed people the wrong way back then. But come on, what's the point in killing anyone if you can't do it in style? And just like the Punisher, the PS2 version I have here is censored. But unlike the Punisher, it's censored in a much more aggressive way. Many executions and ways to kill are outright removed, and whenever you do activate an execution of any type, you get layers on top of layers of the ugliest filters and effects I've ever seen. Glitches, jitters, color bleeding, blurring, caked onto the screen. It'll give you a headache. And to be honest, because you can't see what the hell is even going on, your imagination ends up doing most of the work, which makes these executions appear even more sadistic than the uncut version. I mean, if you walk up behind someone with a syringe to stab them with the syringe, how does censoring it change the fact I'm still stabbing someone with a syringe?
This is all your fault, you scab!
And you know what else I don't know? Why Australia are so strict with video games in particular. Seriously, out of every country that I looked into for lists of banned games or whatever, I was shocked to see how heavily regulated Australia were in particular for banning video games. I mean, if I did a video about the stuff that they've banned alone, I'd be here all day. They banned an NFL Blitz game because of drugs. They banned Mark Echo's Getting Up for promoting graffiti. They banned 50 Cent Bulletproof because they don't like 50 Cent. I don't want to rule out Australia entirely, though, so let's take a look at a few games that they've banned. I mean, after all, we do share a queen. She's mine! And this is something that really surprised me. The UK weren't okay with the original Carmageddon, we weren't okay with the original Punisher, we're still not okay with the original Manhunt 2, but Postal 2, shove that shit on the shelf! After all, it only has violence and drugs in it. It's not like we get our wangs out. But what is Postal 2, I hear you ask? Well, have you ever woken up one day and thought, oh, I want to steal the neighbor's cat, shove its asshole on the end of a gun, and shoot cowboys in the head through the cat's asshole before heading off to do the laundry? That is Postal 2. Postal 2. Ever had one of those days?
Yes, every day.
So how old do you need to be to play this game?
18! For God's sake, don't play this if you aren't 18!
Well, I'm 27.
And I'm 22. Playing this garbage. Somebody
I am a bit worried about
save
showing this
me.
game off on this video though, because the gameplay description alone is enough to make me nervous. 5 days in a week. Multiple errands per day. Whoa, shit! Features, Epic's Unreal
Not
Warfare
errands.
engine, liquid dynamics, sophisticated AI, absurd over-the-top violent content, and the most exciting gameplay addition of all, Gary Coleman. The game begins, and the very first thing we see is a strange man having a little dance with a cat, followed by a fart. And if that doesn't set the tone, I don't know what will.
I made a list of errands for you on the fridge.
Jesus, woman.
This is our lovable and relatable main character, everybody. He's very nice. And he also has a dog that has a bit of a problem. Luckily, though, I know just how to fix it. Ugh! Wee! Our game can't have wee in it! Ban it right now! Dogs don't wee in real life! And just like the back of the box said, we have a day of the week and we have an errand. So it's time for us to go and collect our monthly paycheck from our job. So far, this is pretty mundane stuff. We're just going to the office right now. And on the way, we play a little bit of bastard fish and then follow mushroom-shaped police officers into Chinese restaurants called Cock Asian, where they sell the crappy cheeseburger. I'm really failing to see the controversy so far. Hey you, why are you going into that condemned building?
Get the hell out of here, you lunatic! Ah!
Oh. When we get to the office, we then come across some protesters telling us how disgusting video games are. And I've got to say, they do bring up some good points, such as bottom. And this is where you figure out that you actually have a job at the game developers that make the postal games themselves, running with scissors. We pick up our check, and then there's a cutscene where the protesters decide they've had enough of going so they suddenly grab a load of assault rifles and storm the building. But I'm not here to kill these innocent people with a right to protest. I'm here to shoot people who insult me.
How about some of this? What?
Okay, right then. I gave all of you a chance. I tried to let you leave peacefully, but you've left me no choice but to shoot my way out.
The bog can suck my cock. That doesn't rhyme.
Like you're sitting on a horse.
That doesn't sound clever. I cursed just to cuss.
Help me! It's gunfire! Better run into the building where the gunfire came from! Oh, hello there, PC plod. Nothing to see here. I was just protesting.
This is boring.
I'd fuck you! Phew, this day is already getting a little too much for me. I mean, this lady was so overwhelmed by everything, she fainted and died on the spot. Oh Christ, now the butcher's
first
after me.
map
What
is
do I
the
do to
best
you?
map.
Oh, man, this
New
is not
Babe
good.
is
Absolutely
unfair for
everyone
no
and their mother is
reason.
out to get me now, so it's time for me
Ghost
to run
Babe
away,
is
hide in a tunnel,
boring
and
for
set
no
these homeless
reason.
people on fire.
Like, this is not challenging. This is just boring to me.
Well, that was a
Oh,
yeah, I
wait,
really should have seen
whoa.
that coming, shouldn't I? Gotta say though,
Whoa,
I had no idea
crazy,
that my coat
I
was part of my
know.
own skin. Why does it
It was a
look like
cool
burned
part of New
flesh?
Babe Plus. And this is
Here
just
we are again,
boring.
back to life like nothing happened. A fresh slate, a new start.
Yeah, I
I'm here to help
know,
this community
Jump King
flourish with
Quest
me and my dog.
is about to be ass.
Are you shooting my dog? Good job, boy! Ah, but now the rest of the police are gunning for me after my dog killed another dog. That isn't right. What else am I supposed to do here? I mean, I haven't tried every key on the keyboard yet, so what happens if I press...
Did I just unzip my flies?
That's the ticket.
Ow!
Zip up your pants.
Oh, can it, lady? You can't tell me what to do. Here, take that. Yeah, rub it right in. It's good for your skin. How much urine does this guy have? It's just a never-ending torrent of piss. It won't stop. And the pressure behind it. Look at my aim. There's no
Oh my
splashes
God,
off to the
drink
side or
some
anything.
water.
And why does it look like Sunny D? I love this game. Oh, hello. Nice to meet you, Mrs. Gangley. You know what you could do with? A drink?
That's the ticket.
Well, would you look at that? Even though I've been doing my
That's
civic
the
duty to
ticket.
provide free lemonade to the public during a hot day, I got arrested. I could always try and fight my way out with some matches and tripping the fire alarm, but nah, I'm too embarrassed. There's only one right way out for me. Okay, well, I'm not happy with the way any of that turned out, so I'm going to try all of this again. And you know what the funny thing about Postal 2 is? If you want to, you don't ever have to draw your weapon or fire it. Like the box says, you have a list of errands to run, you have a shitty little life in a shitty little house with shitty little curtains, and you are left to deal with the issues however you want to. Sure, you could massacre the entire town, set them on fire, and then piss all over them to put them out, but you can equally just find all of the neighborhood dogs and feed them treats, eat all of the dog treats yourself, or stand patiently in a corner shop queue and legally buy your goat's milk for the wife.
Maybe Postal 2 is too much like
Ban
real
it!
life.
Hang on, what's this? Employees only, infidels keep out. Well, why? What's in here that I shouldn't see?
Should I be offended?
Look, I get that this is horrible and offensive. I
Yeah,
know
to me.
that. But it's so damn stupid. How could you not love this, Australia?
I
Time
know, I
to cash
love
my
it.
check into the bank, I guess. And after
Also, straight getting offended for who,
delays, I
me?
managed to get the money into my account with no
Oh.
sweat. But oh no! Now the police have the bank surrounded, and I don't know why. Right, time to go into panic mode, and the only way out I can think of is to head to the power generators at the back of the bank, cover them in oil, set them on fire, and wait for the whole building to blow up. Oh, look at this, a river. What happens if I wee in it?
Oh my god.
Now it's Tuesday, and I have a petition that nobody is willing to sign.
Would you please sign my
What
petition?
are you doing in here?
Well, fine. If none of you want to sign this form, I'll set the marching band on fire. That'll teach you. Oh, hey there, young man. Want to sign my petition?
Thank you. Oh my god.
Is
I
he
forgot what I'm
getting
looking at.
faster? So in conclusion, why were we okay with this in 2002, but absolutely nothing else I've talked about in this video so far?
Get me out of there.
No idea.
My wife is so
Maybe
beautiful.
during that year, the
What
UK
even is you?
celebrated
What? Forgot.
No Pussy Jude. I
You-
don't know.
you-
And you know
you're
what
a head
else
with an
Australia initially
arm.
banned outright, but we managed to get
You little
totally
freak.
uncensored on GameCube and Xbox.
My wife, my
BMX
ass.
Triple X, which, if you search for footage on YouTube for, means you'll end up typing BMXXXXXbox. And this is why spacebars are very important. Otherwise, you'll end up going for a drink at the Threelms. And this game is particularly special because it's the
Threelms.
first one we've seen so far with a special parental advisory sticker on the case, specifically because of its inclusion of extremely vulgar dialogue, actual footage of real-life nudity, and
Oh my
totally topless
God.
bikers that you can play as. BMX XXX takes the sport back to where it all began. On the street, in the street, and all over the street. Yeah, there's so much street in this game.
I
You
hate
can't
it. I
handle
hate
the
it.
street.
Wait.
We're in the street,
Who
on the
is looking
street,
at me from
under
the tree?
street, over
Who's
the
that
street,
peeping Tom?
inside the
I see
street.
you.
We are so inside the street, we're fornicating with it. We are so deep inside the street, we were conceived and birthed from it. It's harder, it's faster, and it's got XXX rated gameplay
It's
written all
harder.
over it. With hookers, pimps, wackos, and dogs on heat. If you want hardcore, look no further. Yeah, do you want
I knew that there was
dogs
a
on heat?
problem. And you shut up.
Then play the booby biker game. Creator Rider. BMX's state-of-the-art Creator Rider empowers you to build virtually any type of male and female from head to toe. Yeah, exactly. That's the key word we're looking at here. Empowers. This is such an empowering video game. I mean, take a look at this bonus FMV clip of a random broad in a strip club.
Oh
and
my
you tell me
God.
that's not empowering. Speaking of, it's time for us to create our rider. And our default... Our default character is a man with a thumb for a head. I know you can't really improve on perfection, but I've got to at least try. I've got to go the full hog here, so here we go. Overweight man with a six-pack and lingerie. But that's not what you're here to see, is it? No. You're here to see 2002 original Xbox breeds, aren't you?
I don't want to.
Fair enough.
Yeah, the way they
Let's go back
market
to
it,
Creator
I don't want
Rider,
to.
Find a female rider and see what we can do. There's no topless option? What? But I wanted to see a pair of 12 polygon breeds! One of the main controversial selling points of this game nearly 20 years ago was that it had bare honkers in it, and you can't even let me have that right out of the gate? Well, fine. I didn't want to do this exactly, but if you're
Actually,
not gonna let me do that, then you've given me absolutely no choice but to pick the stupidest option from every single category of the creation menu. Everyone,
Oh my
meet
God.
Windy, the queen of messing herself and sitting in it. Now,
Ah.
it's time to ride the bike. Oh my god. Oh, look at us guys going. Come on, Windy, do a
on,
manual.
let's-
Ooh. Oh, wait, no, I can't leave the level. Turn around, Windy, turn around. You know what? I don't even care that we didn't get to see 2002 video game breeds.
This is
the
safer.
best thing I've ever seen in my life.
I
You
just
ever
need
seen
safer
a half-naked
jumps.
skinny woman fall off of a BMX
It's okay,
and
you can
immediately
make it
turn
up
into
here.
a bridge? Well, now you have. Stairs? Pfft, who needs stairs? We've got facial hair
Over
and a
here.
nappy. Stairs don't apply
here,
to us.
and
Okay,
then-
Windy, time for a backflip.
Ah, it's gonna take a while.
Oh no, Windy, your beautiful legs. Okay, so to be fair, Australia did eventually get this game with all of the sex references and vulgar content removed, but that wasn't until way later when all of the controversial hype already died down. So at the end of the day, what you're left with at the core is a BMXing game. And that's a shame because the game is shit. As it turns out, BMX XXX Xbox was originally supposed to be the third game
Yeah,
in the Dave
I was
Mirra
about to say that
restyled
there's-
BMX
there has to be a
franchise
save.
before Dave Mirra himself caught on how tasteless and terrible the final game was going to be and threatened to sue Acclaim unless all mention of him or implications he endorsed it were removed. And that explains everything for why I hate playing this, because I don't like the Dave Mirra games. They're just a slower, stiffer, and more restrictive Tony Hawk to me. And that's when they work properly. But that's the thing with BMX XXX. It's based on a game
Hey,
I already don't like.
if we're
and it
here,
doesn't work
it's okay,
properly. Grinds
no matter
can't
how many
fire for
times you
absolutely no
fall.
reason at all. Grinds
The
randomly
bar
don't
shall not be
activate for no
barred.
reason at all. The camera is too close to you, meaning you get stuck in between the ramps for no reason at all. You fall off your bike randomly for no reason at all. The camera is too close to you, meaning you
At
get...
all.
It's
At all.
absolutely unplayable. And I know
At
this
all.
is my fault, but I'm starting to get
At
sick of
all.
looking at this overgrown, skinny clown baby. So surely there has to be a way for
At
us to see
all.
what else is hiding on this disc.
At all.
The cheat menu. Perfect. Unlock absolutely everything. and just for the hell of it, extra bouncy crash mode. Time to go back to create a rider, and let's see if this time we can get... What? Yeah, sorry about the pixelation. I don't want YouTube to take this video down entirely, but trust me, you can see them. They have a huge vein, and with this newfound power at my disposal, here is my newest creation. Everyone, meet Rough Windy. If she was road legal, she'd be all-wheel drive. And don't worry, everyone, just in case you really wanted to, you can adjust the size of her chest. Except it doesn't change the size of her chest at all. It just inflates the bones above them instead, because I'm sure somebody finds that hot. So what happens when you let loose a hefty topless woman with a pair of white underpants and a traffic cone on her head onto a BMX and activate super bouncy crash mode?
Hey, no new area. Playing this hurts my thumbs. This is so garbage. Map design, awful.
I guess Rough Windy was too heavy and she fell through the floor. The game broke, what a shame. Okay then, so now I want to take a look at some banned or controversial games that were just never released in the UK whatsoever. For whatever reason, they never made it to the shelves. You know, like... Thrill Kill on the PS1.
Oh my god, it's so annoying. I either fall down here or...
Sorry, I don't need your mouth. I've actually got a physical version.
Either back down to the bog or back down here.
What a bellend. So a few years ago, I made a video about Thrill Kill, a PS1
I like Jump King because it was actually fair. New Bay Plus was garbage.
But since that video,
this
I managed
is
to grab
boring.
myself a custom-made physical copy on eBay with a manual, soundtrack, and everything. Even better, it actually works on my hacked PS2, and it's just as I remember it. Right down to the flames that cut off from the bottom of the screen to make it look like they're really there. Belladonna with the stringy poo coming out of her head, Mammoth, who reminds me of a fig, Dr. Faustus, who might as well be called Dr. Fawcett because he looks like a tap, and Cletus, who has an alternate costume where he takes some of the blood from around his face and uses it to stick a wig on. And then, of course, there's the game itself in all of its glory, complete with the AI that all do nothing but gang up on you and tear your head off like you're a grandma on Black Friday, and everything else about the game being nowhere near as deserving to be banned as it was when I first laid eyes on it.
So, it's like this. Until you do
there
this.
There were plenty of games just as violent, if not more violent than this on the PS1 that came out way before Thrill Kill. And even if this was the most gruesome and offensive game of all time, it's still just as good as this lady's costume of a traffic light. Hang on, I think I know why this game was really banned. You don't need to hide it from me.
What?
It's because it had a cross-eyed costume, isn't it? It's a totally aimless, button-mashing 4-player fighter with no strategy, nothing to learn, a terrible auto-lock-on, no individual health bars to strategize who you should knock out, matches that go on forever in a million rooms shaped like a box, repetitive animations, and the only really suggestive content being a big burly man in tight-fitting leather with a chain whip and a lady doing a moan. Not to mention, I don't think I can ever unsee the image of a small man on stilts with a thong dressing up like a member of the village people. Don't get me wrong, I'm more than happy to have this on my shelf as a
ghost
cool
fragments.
custom piece of gaming history that
When
was
did I
never
get
meant
a
to be
second
sold.
one?
But I just don't
Why
think the
are they
game's very
invisible?
good. So how about we take a look at another game that was deemed so controversial it never even made it to the UK? Like the Guy game. This is no. Why, hello there, ladies. You look clean. Hang on, this is the Guy game.
So no girls
Where's
allowed.
the men? The Guy game is a game all about answering trivia questions.
No girls allowed.
It's
It's the Guy game.
Look, just because guys may be slobbering lust monsters doesn't mean we aren't smart, and the Guy game is here to truly test your knowledge in all the right ways.
Oh my god.
With boob! The Guy game is what happens when a load of morons go to spring break with a few cameras, a few microphones, and then coax a load of bimbos that stink of regret into playing a game where if they get an answer to a trivia question wrong, they suffer the indignity of exposing themselves to a man-sized ferret.
Oh my god.
But don't worry, if you get a question wrong, you don't need to expose anything. Well, you could have told me earlier. The Guy game is aimed squarely at testosterone-laden college students, spring breakers, and, well, any red-blooded American guy. Yeah, boys, this is a man's game for grown-up manly manly men. Couldn't you tell from this manly face on the front cover? Doesn't that get you in the mood to see some girls? You bring the party and we'll supply the game. You'll score every time. Oh yeah, I feel like I'm really scoring right now.
alone, in the dark, in my pants, playing PlayStation 2. How's your game? Well, I'm playing a video game instead of seeing real women, so my game is just dandy. I don't know about you lot, but I can't
I have
wait to
no
see the
game.
assets of Press, VP, Tress, and A-hole. So let's boot the game up. After everything we've seen
Honestly,
so far, even
the
the
goal
word
right now is just to
loading
beat
is
Moldy
nasty. Oh, yeah.
Tower, Moldy Mansion,
I'm having a
Castle, I
right
forgot the name.
load.
It's Moldy though. Like the fish the bog.
Yay! Here's the intro FMV cutscene, letting us know what the hell we're getting ourselves into. Oh, God.
Commentary?
Please don't tell me that this game has commentary. From this hog. Well, I think it would be
About
downright
what?
rude to
Wow,
start the
her
game without
titties
meeting the
are
babes
real
first. So let's check out
titties.
some of the people we'll be looking at today. Ramona, what do you
I have a
look for in
hard
man?
one.
His jugular vein. Okay. Zoe, ultimate dream, to be able to jog without pain. Now that's a woman we can all aspire to be. Simone, I lost my virginity, but I still have the box it came in. Awesome, can you ship it over to me? Oh, wow. I didn't know that Ronald Reagan was a double D cup. Unfortunately, though, this is probably the best of the talent we're going to be seeing because the rest of the women here...
I'm attracted to short guys because they like me.
What do you look for in a man?
Tall.
Aren't very bright. Maybe I'm being too harsh. So let's go to the behind-the-scenes photos
I
and see if there's any
can't,
more
I
intelligent people
can't.
lurking in there.
Oh my god. Is that supposed to...
Oh, I can smell the testosterone. My name
Like,
is
was that supposed to...
Sticky, and to start with, we
Get
only
me
have
hard?
one episode. But that's
Oh
not
my
a big
God.
deal. Oh, okay, we also need a profile name, and... Big Daddy was the default, so I'm gonna change it only a tiny bit. Perfect. The rules of this trivia game are very simple. Don't bother getting any questions right because it doesn't matter. Instead, if you want to get anywhere in this game and unlock further episodes, that's entirely down to how well you can randomly guess if the brazen hussy you're talking to will be able to get the same question right or wrong. Or if you're feeling extra dangerous, you'll need to guess what wrong answer they will give in the special round of tit-wits. If you guess wrong too many times, this woman appears and berates you.
What's wrong with you? Don't you want to see titties?
Yes! But the more times you guess correctly, the more you add to the patented
Oh my
flashometer.
god, this
and the more
game,
norks
I
you get to
hate
see.
it. I
Level 1
wanna
is soft and
throw up.
squishy, where everything gets censored with a guy game logo.
It
meaning
just...
some poor soul had to keyframe
rest
animate
episode
this
the
logo on
same.
top of every single
I'm the
woman.
freakiest
Luckily,
person
I
you'll
don't mind
ever meet.
boobs.
And you
The
can
guy game logo.
bet on that.
And level 2 is sort
Eh.
of chubby, which if I ever hear a dong described as that again, I'll cut it off. And that's when the women end up going from logo censoring to pixelation.
Oh, wow.
Squares. Capping this off is level 3.
What
Super
is this, a
stick,
Japanese
where the censoring
game?
is totally gone, and the true light of God bursts from... Oh, and by the way, every time you move the flashometer along, it comes... Why? And if all of this gets a little bit too much, you know, like if you can't handle the unbridled sexiness going on, it's
ew.
okay, because you can quit the game whenever you want with the hottie bagger. This game is terrible. A quiz game is nothing without a good host, though, and the guy game doesn't disappoint with Matt Sadler.
I'm trying to be an RN.
Training to be an RN, a nurse. Yeah, and how about you?
Same thing.
I'm picturing the two of you in nurses' outfits as we speak, so it's great. Awesome.
He's delightful. Although our side commentators, Steve and Dick,
A college student who's working as a waitress. When you ask her for food, she brings it to you.
are definitely a close second.
Okay,
I hate him, I hate him. Why did they agree? So, like, you don't want money. So I'm like, oh, I might win some
If
money.
anything, I think there's only one missing piece that would complete this puzzle and make the game perfect. PS2 Buzz controllers.
1, 2, 3.
Which is the birthplace of the King of Pants?
Oh, by the way, when I started this match, I made sure that balls were turned on. So yeah. When can we see the mat? And at this point, I don't even know if the flashometer is how uncensored you're able to make the game, or how much blood you're able to add to Matt Sadler's face, because the further you get, he just gets redder and redder. He's like a ripening little strawberry. He looks like he's about to burst. Has he not seen a woman before?
Big penises, all of us.
You want to know the sleaziest part of all of this, though? This red-faced pomegranate getting all worked up and sweaty, gawking over all of these 18-year-old college women is 32. And just so I'm
clear. The age gap isn't the problem. I just find it really funny to think that this guy has had such bad luck with women for over a decade of his adult life that the only way he's able to see jugs is by setting up a PS2 trivia game with questions about Miles Davis, Monopoly, particle science, and Star Trek. He knows these ladies are gonna get them all wrong. He knows that means he'll see them all, and he loves it. Or maybe he doesn't, because at the end of it, he only ends up as semi-flaccid.
I'm on a mission in this round.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna see him.
Hey, you want to know what really gets me going? Schindler's List. Oh, look, it's a game about throwing balls into a load of targets for 4 minutes straight. You know, what every hot-blooded American guy loves to do in the middle of their happy time. If I ever match with somebody on Tinder, I want to see if they can score more than 402,000 on balls shots. I want to know
I need a
worthy enough for
shortcut
my
to this
body.
jump.
Elephant
I swear to
eggs are really
God.
big.
Okay, so these women may be thick, but at the very least, they were all here of their own consent and were all of perfectly legal age. 19, 20, 23, 20, 20, 19, 17... Yeah, so as it turns out, this game was not only never released anywhere else in the world other than the States for its content, but it was eventually taken off the shelves entirely because one girl in one of the very final episodes of the game was allegedly under legal age when she decided to throw herself on camera. I am holding a disc that contains illegal boob in it. Ah! It's got to be destroyed. I can't let anybody get their hands on this ever again. And more importantly, it doesn't match with my PS2 shelf.
Yeah, burn it and burn the PS2 with it. It has been damaged.
So that game has really winded me and I'm starting to run on fumes. So let's end this video off by taking a look at what I
The
think
snake
is
ring,
the best,
you forget.
which I have saved for last. Sex Vixens from Space.
What?
A game that the UK government hated so much that when we heard about a shipment coming over in 1989, British Customs actually grabbed a hold of every copy that they could and physically destroyed them, never allowing them to be sold by any UK retailer ever again. Yes,
Why?
I'm not joking. Look it up. I got this from Canada. Yes, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think I'm the only person in this country that owns an actual physical copy of Sex Vixens from Space.
How much
And
did it
guess what the
cost
game
you?
came on? Floppies. But I don't happen to own a working Amiga, so it's time to jump onto an emulator. Right, here we are at the boot up screen. Oh, and there's the copyright protection instructions. So all I've got to do is type in the... Oh. Yeah, it turns out that every time you boot this ROM up, the message that tells you what word to type in from the manual that comes with the game in order to prove that you own the game stays on the screen for less than 2 seconds. So shit, what am I supposed to do now? Hello?
Object not found.
Where's the naked?
Object not found.
So eventually I ended up just typing in every single word from the instruction manual into this thing, just praying to God that it would eventually boot up. And lo and behold, I got it working.
Oh my God.
Whoa! The stuff! Ori, you are Captain Brad Stallion, owner and operator of the one-man
New
space
area,
vehicle known
for
throughout the
God's
galaxy
sake.
as Big Thruster. For years, there have been
And
rumors
the
about this
crows
tribe,
in
a
the
colony
garbage
of
area,
beautiful
and the
sex-starved
woodpecker
women
and
hidden
mama.
somewhere in space. According to many
course.
legends, they suddenly appear, raid the male-dominated rural planetary systems with their
This
sex
is
ray gun,
garbage.
leaving them... No! Stop there! The story is perfect. I don't need to read anymore. So here we go. The game has begun. You are in deep space aboard Big Thruster. I wonder why they call it that! And then you're thrown into a point-and-click interface where you can click on objects, look into your inventory, move north, east, south, and west, and type exact and specific commands onto the screen to interact with some other objects that you think you should just be able to click on, but the game doesn't like to explain that one, so good luck and have a nice thrust. What you've got to do next is absolutely beyond my comprehension, though. The game
Of
just
course
leaves
you
you to figure
fall.
out
This is
everything on your own.
garbage.
And with no
This is just
music,
garbage
no sound effects,
game
no hints,
design.
and no nothing, you need to know what direction to walk, what to type and where, what to click on, and what to use from your inventory on what item. That sometimes means you've got to type how you want to use the thing instead of just clicking it.
Why is this so complicated? I just want to see some big moo-moo milkers.
I didn't spend too much time on this one. It's awful. The best I was able to do was make the spaceship move, and I couldn't even land it. But I don't want to miss out on a meager computer bonking, so let's look up a walkthrough. How do we play this game?
Space N, push button, D, blast off, U, S, 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 open, S, E, U, get car. No thanks, I'm looking it up online. What was so bad about this game that the UK customs team just had to destroy all of them? Is that it? It's the policeman! They've come to destroy my sex vixens from Space Game! Well, what else should I have expected? We're still pretty sensitive even today, aren't we? I mean, we live in a world now where people got genuinely angry and upset that the upcoming Cuphead DLC had a female character in it. Why? Why does anyone care? She's a cup! Why does the gender matter? Nobody wants to fuck a cup!
Please subscribe and don't forget to hit that bell.
Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, or I'll piss on your cat.
Special thank you to my executive producers
You'll piss
on
on my
my Patreon page
cat.
in the description
I
below.
got two.
Lucifer 1307, Starman Stubbs, Anders Amdel, Basil, Blake
This
Brown, Captain
sucks.
Demosan, Dave Marshall, Dredge and
Not
Bongo,
in a
Emma
good
Jack
way.
5, Eric
You're
Frank,
challenging.
Exo, Az, Hat,
Can't wait
Houdini,
to
Hardfire,
beat
Infinite,
it.
Iron Ninja, Mitchell Reed, Ramen Wolf
Nope.
1485, Raven Tora, Red Eye
It's
Christian,
just-
Skullman, Slowpunk, TARDIS
it
Type
just
40,
sucks.
Game Shed, The Real Kit Nathaniels, Try Tressler, Tudor Apples,
I'm
Whirlwind
getting
of
better,
Bliss,
of
Flick
course,
Joseph, Dan and Alex,
but
M.R.
this
Rushton, Bilal Chudri,
map
Savior
still
of Light,
sucks.
Chris Rainbird, Dylan
It is
Crawler,
way
Harper
too
Onions, Lewis
boring.
McNamara, and Terrell. Stan.
Of course, I have to get him. That garbage. Right? Yeah, I know. Yeah, so. I can't believe that I actually fell. I can't believe that I actually fell. Let me just put up another video. From him, why not? In the demonic world of Disney games.
It's not a fun way to play a tricky play.
Oh yeah, that. I yet have seen all the videos, but I still laugh every time.
Have you seen
and
my
I don't
shoes?
remember
They're
a
not
lot
answering
of
my
them.
texts. Caddy, are you grooming? Yep. Ah, thought so.
No, you didn't.
I...
Leave.
But I have like 20 Disney games for the PlayStation. Oh my god!
Disney, Disney, dig up, Disney. Oh no, don't do that. Disney, Disney, defrost, Disney.
Booze put onto Mickey Mouse.
Who doesn't know those 3 round circles? Because there's other kinds of circle. I mean, you see them and immediately you know what they are and what they represent. They're more popular than Good Morning Cat. Whatever your opinions on the Walter Disney Corporation are, I don't think any of us can deny the quality and impact of most of their movies from the animated classics lineup. From Snow White all the way to Chicken Little, they're all perfect, and you will never be. Disney started with a single 8-minute cartoon in 1928, and now they own the entire planet.
The whole
But
thing.
as much as many of us love their movies, one thing in particular doesn't get discussed all that often.
Screw
Their
you.
video games. And no,
We
I'm
got
not
him, we got
talking
him.
about Kingdom Hearts. And this is a huge shame because there are some great ones out there, especially for the biggest console available during Disney's height of popularity in their own renaissance, the PS1. And I'm not talking about the Pixar Disney games that are
What?
remembered more fondly. Nah. I'm talking about the old school, original Disney animation only ones. And in fact, back in the ugly deep pores of my past, I looked at a few of these on this channel. I don't recommend you going back to these videos at all. I was in a dark
won't.
place, but for a brief summary, a few of these PS1 Disney games have surprised me, such as Donald Duck's Quack Attack, or as I like to call it, Quack Bandicoot. It's a fun enough platforming game where you control Ronald Ruckus as you run and jump through tricky levels, collect milkshakes to make Donald piss himself,
What?
and pick up long wooden sticks to
I
show
thought
up
that was a
Donald's
thing, but that
and
popped
who
up
can
out of
forget
nowhere.
The Jungle Book
No, it's
Groove
just-
Party. I did. It's Dance Dance Revolution.
Really?
But you get to play as Baloo the bear.
I didn't follow you,
and
dumb
Lou Bega is
bimbo.
in it, looking like he wants to traffic me. But with the good mostly came the bad, leading to forgotten messes such as Tarzan. A platformer where you play as a noseless butternut squash having a dance with a killer leopard, and every jump and attack is delayed. You have a knife that is absolutely useless against anything except for other humans because this game is rated for 3 to 10 fatal stabbings. And whenever you press circle, Tarzan has post-traumatic
Oh,
flashbacks to his days in the Korean
my
War.
god.
Then there's
I saw the
Aladdin in
ghost.
Nazira's Revenge. Who's Nazira?
She gave me head.
A
You
woman.
happy?
And this
Your
game
wife?
sucks too, with a horrid camera, stiff controls, combat that's slower than extracting oil, carpet riding that has checkpoints that spawn you directly into pillars,
Checkpoint!
Aladdin running around with cleavage on his back, and Princess Jasmine on a skateboard. And this save screen makes me feel like I've been touched in my bad place.
I can show you my ass.
And who can forget Simba's Mighty Adventure, based off of The Loin King, where you play through a load of beige
This
scenes from
has
the movie
become
while
way
Timon
too
leaves
easy
his
for
browser
me.
history open.
And also, I've been very quiet.
And Mufasa
But
still
I don't know
talks
what
to
you're
you even after being
expecting.
killed in a stampede.
You must learn the delicate balance of the circle of life.
Terrible controls that feel like you're driving Simba instead of moving him. A raw attack that simply doesn't work.
Oh
Sometimes you
my
can pull yourself up ledges and
God.
sometimes you can't. And help me, Uncle Scar! I got stuck in the wall! Then there's Party Time with Winnie the Dump, a Mario Party ripoff where you pick up fruit, drive around in circles for 3
Come
hours,
on.
spawn unlimited bananas from the back of your feet, and the game doesn't
Ah,
let you play as
man,
Eeyore because there's no one left behind in the
yeah.
world. And who can forget the worst name for a game of all time?
What?
Disney's action game featuring Hercules.
I
One of the
see nothing
prettiest
wrong.
PS1 games
I
you
see
could
nothing
get at the
wrong.
time, but also one of the hardest to control and even see what you're doing. What can you stand on? Who can hurt you? Who's just in the background? Where did that come from? Are you an enemy or a friend? How did they get the real-life Danny DeVito into a character model? But these 20 other ones here? Never played them before.
Hey, we're back to see
Now I
all of
can't because
it.
I broke them all. And get ready to join in with everyone's favorite Disney character, Mickey Mouse, as we take a look at the first game,
Mickey
Lilo
Mouse.
and Running Cramp.
Mickey Mouse. I can
Okay,
fall.
fine,
Oh,
yes,
you
I
have
already did
to.
a video on this game too.
Suck
but
a
Christ alive, that was
turd.
nearly 10 years ago. I was 17. Don't watch that.
No, picking flowers ain't that cute.
It's disgusting, I'm disgusting, and if you like it, you're a predator.
If you're British, enjoy this weather.
If you're British, enjoy this weather.
Anyway, I'm done waiting. I'm not a bus
I love
passenger.
when he
Let's take a
bullies
quick
himself.
revisit to Lilo and Stitch.
His old self.
What am I going to expect here then? A whole lot of hula hula? Well, you should have said earlier. Oh, my favourite. Disney interspecies relationships. Well, so far I'm pretty confused. Where's the trouble here? Lilo looks pretty happy and Stitch is sitting around waiting to be serviced. Oh, alright, there's the trouble. It's on the disc. Lilo's gonna drown.
Hey, how you doing?
I've been better! Well, hey, check this out. I found a gallery in the main menu, and that's my favourite place because it lets
Every
us
time
watch
I
a
make
scene
that
where
jump,
Princess
my
Jasmine
heart
seriously
drops.
considers sleeping
Since
with
I
a
keep
dog,
forgetting about it.
and then thinks about sleeping with Stitch instead.
Hello, my name is Reg Cheesy, and welcome to your paradise getaway.
Hello, Red Cheesy.
Hawaii, world famous for its beautiful volcanoes, luscious greenery, towering ocean
New
waves,
area, for God's sake. Thank you.
and human fish.
What the hell did they do to Nani here? She looks like a stick of celery.
No, 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 no.
Yeah, I walked forward. Ah, okay, I'm starting to remember this now. This is a
Now
Crash
look
Bandicoot
what they-
clone. And back then on my first video, I must have had a bad case of AVG-enitis just looking for things to complain about because, to be honest, I think this is a good entry-level Crash game. It controls really well, the music is really catchy and relaxing, Lilo can handle volatile explosives, it's great for kids. She can also do a move called a bum bash, which is simply unacceptable. What did homeless people ever do to her? So let's rename it to something totally innocent that I think everyone can get behind.
Bum bash.
The Clunge Drop. And you may think that sounds a bit disgusting, but hey, I'm not the one that programmed a wispy fart cloud to come out every time you use it. The levels here aren't too badly made, especially for a kid's game. There's plenty of enemies and
Focus
obstacles,
here.
tight life or death platforming, and giant sentient rock monsters that just live in the town throwing fireballs at everyone. It's a good thing I can beat them off with my broom, but how does one protect themselves in this beautiful forest full of
What
man-eating
did I
plants
just
and
discover?
pigs? Why? By using voodoo, of course. The weapon of choice for a little Hawaiian girl. Black magic.
I'm not gonna risk
And
it.
it must be pretty
But
powerful
I
stuff
think I've
since it
discovered a
gives Lilo the
skip
greatest special
to
attack of
that
all
jump.
time.
You just stand on the
Summoning
corner,
a giant
make a
pink
full
man
jump.
to sit on you.
That
If
I
you think
would
that's
bonk
bad, you
my
also get to
head
control Stitch in this game, and he has his own
to
unique
the top
levels where
and
he
make
comes across
it.
the worst obstacles imaginable. giant stone blocks of himself. Stitch can do everything Lilo does, but also a gross spit attack that looks as wet as I feel, and a spin attack just like Rayman. He can't attack women though. Stitch is woke. You can't forget to mention the biggest difference between him and Lilo though, his coffee meter, or as my 17-year-old self called it.
Stitch also has an ape-shitter-meter. Yeah, that's what the manual says.
Yeah, that's what the manual says.
When he collects enough coffee, Stitch gets up on his hind legs and comes for you. But that's not all that happens.
Come and get one!
Because once you do that, you can roll into a ball and become totally invincible for a few seconds. The game even teaches you how to cope with real-life problems, such as how to deal with bullies, by challenging them to a race and forcing them to drive into TNT.
Yes,
yeah,
kill them all. I don't care. For real. Kill all bullies. I don't care.
So well done, Lilo and Stitch, Trouble in Phil Collins. You're a new, underrated PS1 kids game classic, right next to Stuart Little 2.
Aha! Bonjour, small person. It's me, your favorite man who leaves his hair in your soup sandwich. And today, we
sandwich. Save me from playing this garbage.
My new recipe book, My Disney Kitchen.
Oh no, I made it. I made it.
Yes, My Disney Kitchen, which on its own sounds like a total nightmare right out of the gate. What does it mean if your kitchen is a Disney kitchen? Oh. Believe it or not, this PS1 game was exclusive to Japan and America. The UK never got it, but that's probably because the only cuisine we have are room temperature water and mushy peas. However, I do so happen to have a region-free hacked PS2, so I have no excuses. Let's check it out. Just before we start though, I need to say that the cover art is very problematic. If Stitch was so much of a feminist he couldn't even touch a woman, Mickey is the stark opposite. Minnie is the busy one, working the toaster, pouring the milk, flipping the pancakes and mixing the batter, while Mickey just sits there like a gluttonous bigot waiting to be fed.
Oh, Mickey, are you happy with your orange juice?
Make me a sandwich, bitch! Okay, here we go. My Disney Kitchen. And the E in kitchen is slightly wonky, so we must be in for a
okay, I made it.
Time. Oh, look, there's Minnie. And what a surprise, she's going for the cheese. Honestly, I didn't know what to think about anything going on here, so I left it too long on the title screen, which led me to a demo video. And the very first thing that popped up were the words heavy cream.
What an adorable house.
I don't like this. Why are they looking inside my house? Is this so I can have it
saved like this?
Mother of Mary, they broke in, and their voices aren't right.
We'd be happy to run to the grocery store for you.
Oh, thank you.
And we'd be happy to drop by.
Oh, trying a bit of role play, are we? Well, why don't you pretend to tell me how your day went, and I pretend to care?
Why is the toaster not plugged in? Why is the kitchen table photo realistic? Why are the words My Disney Kitchen posted completely straight while the frame that they're on is at an angle? Why do I have a sensual Mickey portrait on the wall? Why is the mouse cursor so slow
that was
with
such
the
a crazy
speed button held down? Why is it even called a mouse when it doesn't look anything like Michael?
Please. Just do it.
Oh look, I found the fridge. And yes, I even found the world-famous heavy cream. But more disturbingly, the tomato puree was right next to it. This is starting to sound like a bad time of the month. So we can pick up any ingredients we want.
Oh my god. Oh my
god.
That's
good. But what can I do with this pasta?
Get this thing garbage.
What? What do you mean I can't put pasta in the teapot? This
yeah,
is
remember
my
when I used to
kitchen,
feel
and in my
a
damn
little
kitchen,
bad about
we boil the shit out of lasagna in the kettle. Okay, fine. We'll do it properly then. Let's get the pot, put in the pasta,
when I got a little,
and an orange, chocolate syrup, and a pickle.
bad about having this thing going on. Yeah, screw that.
Because that's going too far. There we go, it's all heated through. Time to put it on the table for Mickey and Minnie to eat. They'll be fine. Rats will eat anything. Oh no, rain. It's an omen. Why won't Mickey and Minnie come and try my delicious slop? They told me to put things on the table to eat them, and I just put things on the table, you miserable bints!
How dare you not try my cooking? I'm a master baker!
Okay, so clearly, if you want to play this game, you need to have a basic understanding of cooking. This is not a free-for-all, this is not about having fun. It's a game for parents trying to turn their 4-year-old into a housewife. You need to know what tools to use where, what ingredients go together, what to do with what ingredient in what order. If you like cooking, then congratulations, because that's all that this is. And I hate it. It's far too much effort for me to go through to make fake food that I can't even eat. Wait, what? I didn't want to open up a breakfast bar. I want the mice family to eat my stew. This is Walt Disney, not Hell's Kitchen.
The lamb sauce!
Okay, game, fine. If you won't try my food, I will.
I didn't mean it. I don't want to try this. Okay.
can't even get it.
I really thought, I can't really thought that Ghost Babe was about to bring back the glory of Jump King, but nope. Having boring, unfair, and like this is just boring fun down here. Making the same stupid jumps.
Good enough for me.
First map,
Oh, okay, my
they
mistake.
perfected
I was too busy learning how to domesticate
between
my children with
difficulty and
cooking lessons
fairness.
to remember that you need to
And
plate
then-
up your meals before the mice will eat them. Silly me. Mickey, if you don't shut up, you're going in the curry. Well, I couldn't figure out how to put all of my other ingredients into a single bowl, so instead, you can have a pickle on a plate. I call it Le Pickle Plati. And it comes with
Nice.
a knife when you want to end it all. Annoyingly though, even after all of this, they still don't want to eat my food. They refuse to go near a single lonely pickle without me putting actual food from the recipe book on the table first. Okay, fair enough, whatever. So I look up how to make a cake, head for the oven to make it, sort the batter out, bake it in the oven, and burn it. So now it looks like human waste. Let's put Donald's face on it. Yeah, there we go. Donald's dump.
That cake looks quite interesting.
Eat up, kids. I'm sure you'll love it.
Oh, this is delicious.
Oh my
Just
god.
wait until Donald hears about the time we ate his feces!
Hang on.
Feces. Poo. Winnie the Pooh.
This is so disgusting.
Ooh. Oh, this doesn't feel very good. But how will I cover the medical expenses? Hello, I'm Spons. Hello? Have you ever heard of a game called Genshin Impact? It's an open-world action RPG.
I
for
will
PC,
never play it.
iPhone, Android
I will
devices,
have enough
PS4,
games on my
and even
phone.
PS5. You
That-
don't have one of them, do you?
that
Step
needs
into
a lot
sprawling
of,
magical world on the continent of Teyvat, where 7 special elemental powers
that
surge
took a lot of
throughout,
time,
and you've got to do your
we
best
fell
to make
down
them
here.
bend around your whim. They have very kindly decided to sponsor my channel today, just in time for their version
Cool.
2.0 update, including the new map Imazuma Muzamuzamuzamu, along with new characters, quests, weapons, items, stories, puzzles, and much more. The main quest itself has a plethora of travelers to pick from, all with their own stories to tell within these huge regions to explore. And there's so much goodness to take in, I can't handle it, and I usually pass out. Even better, if you're not up for a lonely quest all by your lonesome, once you reach adventure level 16, you even unlock a simultaneous 4-player co-op mode that works across every system for every version of the game, allowing for even more elemental combat variety, more ways to explore, and more friends, because let's be real, you need some. You better head to the link in the description right now and download the game though, because they're updating it constantly, even some brand new characters to play with, including the new
Oh my
obtainable
God.
characters Yoimiya, a pyrotechnician with such a hairy back she can make plats out of it, and Sayu, a small ninja that either has a tail or is sitting on the comfiest beanbag I ever did see. And this is alongside the new Inazuma region with the second chapter of the
I
Archon
need
quest,
better
weapons
ways
forge together for
to
stronger weapons, new
move
events that
on with my
reward you
life.
constantly for taking
Yeah,
part.
I
Come on,
can't
you want to stay
figure
in the
out
bathroom
how.
for a few more minutes too long, right?
Then Genshin Impact is the game for you.
Thanks again to Genshin Impact for sponsoring today's video, and get the game in the description right now.
Bring on, boys.
I'm cold.
And
Where was
my god, new area. Whoa, whoa.
Oh yes, Pooh! Did you know that Winnie the Pooh had a surprising amount of PlayStation titles? But I do know that there was a point-and-click Winnie the Pooh education game for really young kids on the PlayStation. So let's
Where?
jump on eBay and see
How?
what we can find.
And why?
I can't afford these prices. I'm not a locksmith.
Why in the free-range beef is this so much money? Would you rather take your kid to a private school or pay
This
for
is so
Winnie the Pooh
garbage
as a
to
teacher?
make.
Because it more or less costs the
Inventory,
same.
some
Furthermore, it's
ghost
not even in my
fragments.
language. I'm not paying
I'm going to
£300
fall.
for Winnie the Pooh
Yeah,
education.
new
What
area.
other Disney PS1 games can I look at instead? Oh. Apparently one is a Disney game. But you forgot, didn't you? I've got a region-free PS2.
I thought that I could make this jump and have.
So I can play Winnie the Pooh Kindergarten instead.
Yay, let's go on an adventure with Winnie Bear and Kinder Eggs.
Oh, bother. I just laid that.
Well, I will say one thing about this title screen. Winnie can't wait to start going to school. You look exactly how I feel. We've got a menu here with lots of different mini-games to see. And I am not a fan at all of all this jittering. Why is the game...
Something like a speedrun. Yep, something like a speedrun. time to look at a speedrun. This is a task. Score a task. And yeah, even the speedrun guy uses a actually I could just show you. Like, why not? Even though it's at the bottom. Like, even so in the speedrun you can still use the ish the cycling. I know my skip that I thought about in the sewers or whatever. Oh my god, thank the Lord! This is what I was looking for. This is the worst area. So we do, you know your normal jumps. And wait, when you make it, interesting, so when you make it here, just jump really high and you pop and you jump all the way here. Can I make a long jump? No, it's not a long jump. Did I miss something here? Nope. You need the highest one, yeah. Thank you, this too. A long jump, and yep, this is what we need to see.
Game doing this. I'm not trying to find out if my kids got epilepsy. I'm trying to make them spell yak. I need to get away from this right now. It's really hurting my eyes.
Yeah,
so
no,
let's start
there's
off
a
with
point
Pooh's
where
thoughtful spot.
no,
You might want to
man.
check that it isn't malignant.
Move here to choose the sky, and over here to choose the ground.
Oh, okay, understood. I'm basically God, and this is where God lives. Welcome to the forest of tar. Next up is Rue's number balloons, and this is where it starts getting hard. You click on the balloons to pop them, and then click on the number of balloons that you saw. Slow down!
Oh my god.
My tummy's having motions.
You're the best balloon counter I know.
How many do you know? We said it at the same time.
Check out Eeyore's Mix and Match. It's a music game. You pick two instruments to mix together and have a toot. Xylophone and bagpipes together at last. Tigger's Treasure Hunt. Here's a grid, here's a children's character that rhymes with a slur, and here's how far away you are from the treasure. Apparently, I'm only 5 spaces away, but no matter which 5 spaces I take, I can never seem to find the right place to go. This is the easy mode. How am I doing this so wrong? Am I 4? Oh, wait. Oh, hang on. Wait a second. That doesn't say 5 spaces. It says S.
Oh
for
my
south.
god.
Rabbit's shape sorting is next, and
maybe we can help Christopher Robin with his homework.
I think Rabbit has had a drink, and this is the hardest one yet. You pick up the shapes and move them to the same shapes.
Gopher, what did you do?
And the final minigame is Owl's Word Shop, where you match the correct words to the correct beginning letter, which is just as fun as you can imagine. But what's even better is the way that Owl says certain words.
Zebra, goat, mouse, ant, orange. Oh my,
Orange.
I hope that goat doesn't eat poop.
Yep, so do I.
Okay, right, I can hear all of you right now from where I live. Cads, this is the Dark Souls of education games. Isn't there an easier one for me?
No.
Yes, there is.
Yep, if Winnie
Thank
the Pooh
you.
Kindergarten was too heavy for you, then you may want to check out Winnie the Pooh Preschool. As in before school. Instead of a child eagerly learning their ABCs, we're a dumb toddler wandering around aimlessly while singing Tinky Winky did a stinky. If kindergarten was rated EC for early childhood, then this game should be re-rated to F for fetus. That's how young we're talking here. I can't wait to play with Horse Noise the Pooh.
Okay, actually, to be fair, this one is totally different from kindergarten. For starters, it has way more cartoon cutscenes in between each minigame, and there's an actual story you're working towards. The games are different, the main menu is different. So far, I actually prefer it. If you're a crinkler, you might enjoy this. Every minigame here gets an announcement too.
Tigger lives here. Kanga and Roo live here. Piglet's house, Owl's house, Rabbit's house and garden.
Except for Eeyore. Because he finally did it.
Visit Piglet.
And before I get there, I'll do a long neon wee on his house.
Piglet's house just puts you in a painting minigame, and I'm not joking when I say this, but the first canvas I was given was of the fed up poo meme. Even back in 1999, they knew. So let's get painting. I call this one the sepsis bear. I call this one the punished glutton. I call this one the honey is not fresh, mother. I call this one, oh demon, where did the sky go?
Oh,
Do you think when Piglet grows up, he'll be called Pig?
Next up, we're going to see Owl, and all we need to do is match up the pictures that are exactly the same.
This
Here
picture
we
is
go,
already
we
where
got the
it should
first
be.
What are you
jump right,
talking
and
about?
still
They are
have
the
to do
same.
these
He's
jumps.
down here. Why are you wrong? You're corrupting our youth. Tigger's house is next, where we have to choose an instrument to put into a machine that plays
Sounds
the
like a
instrument.
slur.
And that's all you do. Here's what I came up with. Off to see Rabbit next, and hopefully he's sober this time.
You couldn't possibly help me. I mean, really.
Well, screw you, asshole. I'm leaving.
Would you help me can these?
Nah, no. You don't get to do that. You lost your chance 2 minutes ago, Rabbi. Piss off to Watership Down and get shot. So let's head off to Pooh's house next. I walk in the front door, and I end up in Kingdom Hearts 2. All we need to do is finish the stories with the correct start, middles, or endings. There once was a strawberry. Christopher Robin ate the strawberry. And then, the sun liked Christopher Robin. There once was an egg. The egg started to hatch. And out popped a killer bee. The tree was dead. It began to rain. And it turned into a loaf of bread. Yep, I'm done here. Let's check out Kanga's house instead.
Roo and I were just making some alphabet soup.
Perhaps our friend can help with a helping too.
Please stop looking at me. See these missing letters here? We've got to find them. That's it.
That's the best alphabet soup I ever saw.
Are you mentally ill? Your mother's soup has an entire block of cheese, tofu, a cube of human flesh, a dropping from rabbit, and a cigar in it. So with that, let's end things off with the final area, Eeyore's birthday party. And that's all he deserves.
Either way, I am done with these kinds of games for a long time. I already did an entire video about baby games, and I do not wish to live through any of that ever again. They're games for babies, what do you expect? Who wants to sit there all on their own playing boring and easy baby games when you can sit there all on your own and watch Bear and the Big Blue Waffle?
As such, 102 Dalmatians on the PlayStation, because 101 children wasn't enough and they just had to push one more out. And before anything else happens, we need to address the elephant in the room. This is the most revolting thing I've ever seen in my life. Is that Cruella de Vil or Michael Jackson? Nah, I don't mind too much because I really like the
Michael
disc at least.
Jackson.
It's really cute. It's almost like I cut off a slice of a cow and stuck it in the PS2. This menu though, no, I don't like this at all. All of these spots forming in the background make me feel like I'm coming down with bronchitis.
Hey, Domino, what's this?
I found a Skeletor action figure.
Ruined.
Ah! Oh my good god of grapes. I was wrong. That's not Michael Jackson. It's the Tin Man. Cruella looks absolutely horrendous. Why does she have the head shape of a can of beans?
Oh, look, Dipstick.
What did you just call me?
It's coming on the TV right now.
What is? My dipstick?
What can we do, darling?
I'll tell you what we can do.
I'll grab Cruella and shove her in my triangular whistle hole. The voice acting in this cutscene, I mean, it's perfect. It can't be improved. Not even Barry Wilton can make it better. Just listen to how the TV news reporter is cut off to carry on the story.
Scotland Yard is now on the case and...
I just can't believe it.
I haven't seen a story told this well since the last season of Slot. My favourite bit, though, is right here when Pongo realises that Cruella is stealing puppies again, and there's an amazing dramatic zoom in to his wife.
It's that horrid Cruella de Vil up to her old tricks.
Would you believe that 102 Dalmatians is a Spyro clone? Because it is. Look at it. You run around, jump around, collect items, bark at enemies like breathing fire. It's Spyro. Granted, it's Spyro for 5-year-olds, so
I thought you had to do this.
easy. I mean, just look at these enemies here.
When you do that
Nemesis
part.
missed leg day. You even need to find a set amount of
Was that
valuable
Ghost
items
Fragments?
to unlock more
No.
areas. But
I
instead
thought that
of
was
orbs or
in
dragon eggs,
another
it's your
area.
siblings.
All right.
You're welcome, prick. This game does have a very special feature in it, though, and it's known as the vom camera, so named because whenever you move, it makes you vom. Not only does it follow every single move you do like a cult, including flying as close behind you as possible whenever you jump or fall, but it also can't be adjusted upwards or downwards, only
thought it was
left
on
and
the
right.
platform.
So I hope you
No,
enjoy Secret
it's
Diaries of an Upskirt Dog Photographer, and don't you even dare think about switching puppies. Just look at this. Who thought this was a good idea? It's giving me bile duct leakage.
In fact, no. I changed my mind. This is the best idea I've ever seen. I think every single game
used to make you throw up on the side of a shop window
every time you change your mind. I mean,
who needs $400 VR
when you can spend as little as
$20 to turn your PS1
from grey to beige
with your own mouth.
Something here that did make me laugh, though, is the destruction of these toy enemies. I don't know why, but they make the most violent sound in the whole game, and the toys themselves fire off into the distance like the Hindenburg. I don't know why, it just tickles me. All of a sudden, we're sucked into a giant logo, okay, and then we're greeted with this thing, hate. All I know is hate.
I am Sergeant Tibbs.
Then we get inside this toy factory, and lo and behold, now the camera is too far up. I couldn't handle it anymore when I got to Cruella de Vil Pinball. That's a sentence I never thought I'd say. Because all that happens is you get bounced around all of Cruella's bouncy lumps, forever and ever. You can never stop. No one knows when you go, or where you go, or where are you going, or when you stop. Who knows where you're going? I don't know where you're going. It doesn't matter. You can't get out. It's just stuck here forever, so you need to set up your life here now. I can't handle this anymore. From staring up inside the gallbladder of a puppy, to the spinning character switching, to the Cruella pinball bouncing, I think I'm gonna spew. Just stop everything right now. Oh, look. The game is paused. So let's move on to the game based on the sequel, 101 Dalmatians 2. Wait, where did the other Dalmatian go? Did they get hungry?
101 Dalmatians, 101 Dalmatians 2, 102 Dalmatians, which should really be 101 Dalmatians 3, 102 Dalmatians 2, which should either be 103 Dalmatians or 101 Dalmatians 4.
Caddy, what are you doing?
Waterboarding. So yeah, 101 Dalmatians 2, or as it's more commonly known, Dalmatiner Auf Kleinen Fott, is another US exclusive PS1 game, believe it or not. And that's even more confusing when you consider the subtitle of this game is Patch's London Adventure, but London never got it. And that's because the Queen didn't like PlayStation since she could never beat Devil in Tekken 2.
I drive a car!
Behold, one and all, the magic of 2003 PS1 games. Still images with absolutely no voice acting. Can you believe that this game already loses to Dalmatians 3? In this game, you control Patch, first name Nicotine, in a 2.5D platformer, but you have a sniffing button. Oh, and every time you sniff, something comes out of the top of Patch's head. I think it's the parasite that's giving him that face. This is a game where absolutely nothing happens in the first level, and then absolutely everything happens in the second. Nope, I'm not kidding. Just look at my footage
Get me
for
out
level
of here.
1. You're basically just
Get me
walking
out of
around while
here.
avoiding steamed dumplings dressed as policemen, and then the game suddenly turns into an isometric top-down exploration game starring a literal son of a bitch. It's like Zelda, except you have no map, no clue where you are or where you're going because everything looks identical, projectiles that fire at you from off-screen, limp and floppy controls that don't let you aim properly. You know what? I thought you were called Patch because of your eye, but now I know it's because your mother should have left you as a stain on the floor. And that is all I can say about 202 One
This game should have been a stain on the
Mark's London
floor.
Adventure.
Thanks for not giving us this game, America, because you got London all wrong. People throwing shit at you for no reason at all, the streets all looking the same, the police chasing you down for no other reason than because they're bored. Real London's worse than that.
And when we're fed up with the land, we drown ourselves in the sea. All thanks to The Little Mermaid 2. The Little Mermaid 1 was apparently not game-worthy enough, but the second movie was just gagging for it.
We're having a bad hair day.
If we were, you wouldn't be helping.
I want this on my PlayStation!
As you can see from my footage right now, though, this is indeed brand new, still sealed, in the
What's in
original
there?
Sony PlayStation plastic wrap that it
No, no,
came
no,
with
no, no.
when it was first
What's in
on the
there?
shelves. This game has
What's
not
in there?
been touched, and it was the most
Huh?
expensive game I bought for this video
Huh?
because of that. And that's fine. All I've got to do is be really careful with it. I don't need to open it or anything. Hell, I can always use an emulator.
Actually,
Intuitive, non-violent gameplay.
My favorite.
So here we
My
are at the
camera
first
died.
loading screen, and Sebastian just looks...
Let me just look at the items. There might be literally items in every area. I think so. Can't even see the ghost fragment. So I do have 2 out of 4. There has to be 4 in this area. Yeah. Yep. I only missed 1. So I'll take that. Where's the 4th one? Where? Interesting.
Sad and lost. I'm not feeling too confident right now.
Flounder, have you seen my aerial?
That's good, yeah. Thank God I realized it.
Your game would be complete without the pickups.
Oh, well done, game. Breaking the 4th wall. Standing ovation. Very subversive. You're just like Bubsy 3D.
Aren't these game designers
wonderful?
Sebastian has some of my favorite lines in the whole game, though. He's so funny. Like this one. I'm organizing the royal gala for your father. Collect D coins for D fun. Did I just commit a hate crime?
So the game begins, and this old slag won't let me get past without her bloody comb because she can't be asked to find it herself. Fine, whatever. I've got nothing better to do. I'll look for it myself. And what begins as a simple quest to find a comb for a woman quickly turns into a game of you needing to fix everyone's
there's 2 more ghost fragments to find here.
You've got to find a comb, but on the way you must
Every area has its own collectibles. Great.
You go to the left to see the king after
And that's how I make
furthest left point of the level, and
this even worse.
So you go all the way back to the furthest right end of the level to give the cow her comb back and then get a key for a chest in the king's room. But if you try exploring further to the right, a palace guard will tell you that no one is able to leave unless the king gets his special sodding ring back, which means going all the way back to the furthest left point of the level to open the chest and get a magic bag, which for some reason triggers Sebastian to appear on the right-hand side of the level and fix the orchestra where we find the king's ring stuck inside a tuba, meaning going back to the left of the level to give it back to him so we can swim all the way back to the furthest right end of the level in order to get past the guard. Why am I fixing all of your problems? Leave me alone! I'm a pretty mermaid, not a prime minister! And I'd love to say that the rest of the game improves after that obvious railroaded tutorial, but oh man, it doesn't. Are you sure that non-violent gameplay was a good idea? In every single stage, you swim around boring and tiny levels, barely able to move anywhere, even when you should be able to, and you just find random shit lying on the floor that you collect,
Where is it?
and
It's
then
over
use
here.
immediately on other shit that's right next to where the original shit was laying. And don't forget about the hidden items, even though they're not that hidden at all, because they're usually in the same path, just making it to the end of the level.
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think they cut off my feet?
Plus, it's extremely hard to see where the hell you're even going because the camera is too close to aerial streets. You can't make out what's just part of the background.
Oh, you found 4 fragments of ghost fragments.
That's
my roof.
So much,
me roof.
Attack me with a
I need very much.
Touching me. Whoa, what? There's a shark. What? There's a shark that's trying to eat
Thank
me.
you.
You said there was no violence. What do you call this?
I haven't been waiting.
I don't know.
So is your wife not
eaten.
my ghost babe? Oh, I almost forgot. Here, take my shoes.
Oh, okay. It's Ursula. Hello. And then the game just quits itself and boots
Yellow
me back to the main
shoes.
menu.
Hey Ariel, do you know what my favorite meal
Sleek
is?
yellow shoes,
Fish and
quality
chips.
like this
Right, so
can
as
never
it
be
turns
bought.
out, in this totally non-violent video game where you get swallowed by sharks, every single time you
they
die,
look ugly
including
as
just then, even though I clearly got
ish.
spat out perfectly alive, you get immediately thrown through a loading screen to get back to the main menu, and then have to go through another loading screen to load the level up again from scratch without any items collected every single time. So stop collecting anything, I'm going off to the next level. And now we're in a burning shipwreck and have a short time limit to save a drowning prince.
Yeah,
but
I just
don't
need to
worry,
reach the new
no
area.
violence. And then after about 15 minutes, we're in a boss
And,
fight against Ursula. 30 seconds later, we finished her off and we've saved the day. All thanks to
Just
the
end
little
the video.
mermaid with a big
Yeah, we
So I
we're
guess
literally
that's all we
mastering
get
the
for
first two
movie, because
areas.
Now we're suddenly
They're now
controlling a
way
child.
too
It
easy.
must be Ariel's daughter, I guess. But since she is indeed a
We got
child,
all
that
the
means she's even
items and yeah,
slower than
cool.
Ariel and can't even attack. Not only that, but she also needs air, otherwise she'll suffocate. No violence. In fact, why can't you breathe underwater? You're the daughter of a mermaid. Have you got the lungs of Wheezy? 5 seconds later, we die, and then my great aunt pops up, and then we're back at the main menu
Nope.
all over again.
Try again.
No thanks, I'm done.
Ella, and a ginger finger.
Oh boy, what a funny little character. Are you about to give me a game?
How did you know?
I'm a man.
Okay then.
Yes, you are. Me too. Who plays this garbage? No. Well.
Can I have it? No,
Snake
you can't. This is Walt Disney World Quest Magical Racing Tour. Possibly the worst title of a game I've ever seen, next to Golf Magazine Presents 36 Great Holes starring Fred Couples. We've had platformers, we've had side-scrolling action, we've had point and clicks, and now we've got a kart racer. So maybe this one will stick out for the right reasons. Time to pick my language, I guess. But I'm French!
Aha, Bon Jovi.
Okay, well, the game doesn't start all that good because Jesus is P-Bit. What is going on with Chip and Dale down here? Dale looks like Nosferatu, and Chip has camel toe.
Okay.
Well, hello there. Cricket's the name. Jiminy Cricket. And today, I have a tale for you.
Okay, apparently
Snake
Rattlesnake
Ring.
Dale wasn't scary enough for the kids because now we have this
Sometimes
overly
I
animated,
think
withered old
I
peanut
can't
with a full
just
set of
sit
human
around
teeth. He is
while the
absolutely
demons
disgusting.
are
Hello there, Ricketts the
touching
name.
my wife.
I've got Ricketts. Nice to
Touching my
meet you,
wife.
Jiminy. And my name
Shoot.
is
Probably.
Sook.
And
Luckily,
yes, he's
that
talking
isn't
about my
because the
wife,
game
my
itself
babe.
sucks. Far
Hey,
from it.
I have
It's
two
the best I've
babes.
played so
It
far
showed
for
me
this
the last
video.
for my harem,
Well,
and
most
you
of the
will
time.
do nothing about
It's got
it.
everything you need for a kart racer.
I am
You
the
can
alpha
power-ups, drifting
and
with
the
drift
omega.
boosting, but specifically for
You're
hairpin
nothing but
turns. You can tap jump to make
a
some
beta.
turns over and over again to keep
You're a
your speed
sigma.
up. There's loads of shortcuts and alternate routes, and there's even some shortcuts that can only be activated once per lap
You're a
by
bitch.
using to drive through all of these loops here and then aiming your car in the right place. Even the entire idea of the game itself is great. Its pre-title is Walt Disney World Quest for a reason, because all of the racetracks are based off of Disney World rides and attractions, with the races themselves throwing tons of nods and references to what you see in the parks and rides themselves. Pirates of the Caribbean, Space Mountain, Rock and Roller Coaster, Thunder Mountain, Haunted Mansion, most of the big ones are all here, and it's really cool to race through.
Oh my
then
God.
to make it even better, after you've picked
Jesus
your Disney
Christ,
reject
come
that nobody
on.
remembers, like Otto Plugnut or Oliver Chickley III. Every racetrack actually changes the vehicle you're
Come on,
driving
yeah.
to match the theme of the track that you're on. Whether you're using a train in Thunder Mountain or a rocket ship in Space Mountain, it's details like that I have a right fit over. And they even use some of the classic Disney World background music for some of these racetracks.
Nope.
But then you run into those kinds of issues where for every good thing you find, there's unfortunately a catch. The track
How
designs
do
are
you-
interesting, but you'll often get clipped to the edges of walls. The shortcuts are plentiful,
We
but
can do
sometimes
this,
you'll
we can
break
do
the
this.
game and be told that you're going the wrong way when you're clearly following the arrows. And then there's stuff that's
So
outright
we
confusing.
can't.
Why would they include all of
So
these
we
different
can't
vehicle
bounce
types,
back.
but then
I
not
can't
give
just hit
some
this
Grandpa
and then
Donald and
fall
all of his
down.
friends their own stats for costs and benefits to make the races more interesting and the racers stick out more. This game also came out after CTR and Diddy Kong Racing. Would it have killed them to have a drive around
Oh my
hub world where
God.
you actually go and explore Disney
Screw
World itself?
you.
And what about the slowdown? Oh boy, when things get too heated, it moves along like a dying animatronic.
Bugs
Geppetto.
talk.
The biggest problem with this game though is that it's just not that special.
Bug stuck?
It's functional. I like the tracks. But there's
No.
really not that much I can say about it. It's as standard as
What
a
is
kiddie
this?
kart racer goes.
I
Not
thought
much
this
depth to
would
it
slow me
whatsoever.
down or something.
But Disney Story Studio Mulan, on the other hand,
Why now?
now this,
We're finishing
this
this.
is what I call a video
Like
game.
we're done here.
Why is there a hairy circle? My name is,
Hold up.
Brah. I don't know, what do you want from me? This is a game from the animated storybook series of Disney games. Interactive moving slideshows that read...
So, we will end it here. And we're collecting all the items with us. It's been fun. We've defeated 2 areas, because, let's be honest, saying that we've defeated the first area is a joke. The first area is just not even an appetizer, you know. It's a bowl. We have defeated the bog and the moldy mama. now we have with Bugstalk, and I hate it. The first jump was already too much. Are you serious? It's already way too ugly. Screw you. And yeah, and in every area, there are going to be more and more collectibles. Actually, just give me a second. I just really can't wait to finish the game. Hold up. Oh wow. It's crazy. So, we're gonna end it, and unfortunately, ain't nobody joined from the big streamer. Because again, I'm being honest. Like, yeah, I want to play Ghost Babe and see what it has to offer, and finish the game because it's the last map for me. But at the same time, the reason why I streamed at this hour too is maybe I could catch some more people, because right now he got 12k people on his stream. I was like, maybe one or two would click on the category and see me, but we got nobody. And again, it's okay. One day we're gonna look back and be like, wow. Imagine that we used to do this. Imagine. And yeah, anyway, take care. This was successful. And again, yeah, so far, in the 2 hours and 10 minutes I'm playing Ghost Babe, it's garbage. I expected more. I know it's going to be the most difficult one from what I've seen and heard. 30 hours, stuff like that. But I really wished that it would return to form, just like the first map, being very balanced in terms of difficulty and fairness. It can fall a lot in the first map, but there's a limit. And here, you still have the right side that will drop you down literally to the beginning. To the end of the bog, but again, it's difficult, that the section of the bog, and it can still fall down to the beginning. And the first map never had it. You would fall a lot, but you would stop at some point, and yeah, it was so balanced. New Bay Plus, definitely New Bay Plus is a lot worse with the wind section. Like here, the bog is still slow, but the wind section is by golly. It's an eternity to wait for it, but they still both suck. And we were never gonna have a checkpoint. The biggest checkpoint here will be you falling here, but it will take you another fall to the right. That's it. It will be 2 falls, just like from the Hidden Kingdom. You have a second chance to make it back to the Hidden Kingdom instead of falling down, real down to like from the Hidden Kingdom to Underberg. Anyway, yeah, we're done. I'm outie, and take care.